Yes, people, what's going on? What's going on? Some little late night therapy. So please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Also, hit me up in the comment section. Hit me up in the comment section. I've put the link in the chat for anybody that wants to jump in and obviously have their say on this late night therapy. This show's for you guys. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna try and do more of these shows like this, like late night therapy, so we can discuss all things good about football. Well, if you're an Arsenal supporter, there are good things about football, but if you're a Liverpool supporter, it's not really good at the moment. All right, so who's in the building? Who's in the building? Let's see who's in the building. Luca's in the building. Luca says, long time. How are you? Or how are you? Yeah, I'm good, Luca. I'm good. As I said, if anybody wants to jump in, they can jump in. Ravi's in the building. Big up Ravi, man. Big up Ravi, my J. Also, big up. That's the stream. That is the stream. It's the stream. The stream. So if anyone else coming, big up. Anfield, the Irishman. Big up. Enough love and respect, Anfield Irishman. Brian, you're a real G. One of our good friends. Big up, love and respect. Respect to you. Also, who else is here? Yes, N90. N90, if you want to come in, jump in, bro. Jump in. The link's in the chat, man. Trust me, the link's in the chat, man. Jump in. Who else is here? Michael Corleone, big up. Sorry, bro, I tried to back you to get copies to redirect to. So yeah, I think at that time he was already obviously redirected to Hassan. It's my bad. I should have asked him to do it earlier on. You know what I mean? I will next time. Big up the chat. That's N90. Big up N90. Make sure you guys go over there and like and subscribe to N90's channel. Big up. Luke Hankinson, big up Rodz, big up to you, Luke, man. Love and respect. Also as well, I'll jump in, just having some food. Cool. Easy Fuzz, and Fuzzy's in the building. Big up Fuzzy, man. Big up, man. What's going on?
Yo. Can you hear me? Is it all good?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly clear. Okay. Loud and clear. The sweet, crisp voice of Fuzzy. So how's things? Yeah, how's things, man?
Man. Life is tough, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're in a bad predicament, so we've got to survive somehow. And going through therapies like this, maybe it can help us. If you know what I mean. So, yeah.
Big up Callum. Big up Callum, man. Big up Callum from the Cockpitch, man. Enough love and respect. Sorry for asking you late for the raid, but I then realised that the day you already promised Hassan, so that's no problem. But please give me a call tomorrow morning if you can. I want to arrange something for Wednesday with us still, yeah? But big up, enough love and respect. And please, guys, go over and slap the like and also slap the subscribe if you haven't subscribed to Cloppish. If you haven't subscribed to Cloppish, I don't know what you're doing. But do that for me, please, because this guy is a real good guy, man. Callum, and all the comments, man, a really good guy. One of the best guys here. Definitely will do. Big up, big up. Fuzzy, and got you. Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, we know it today, right, Cal? We know your thing already, brother. We know your thing already, and
yeah. Anytime, like, just let me know when you're ready, bro. Then we'll do it. I mean, I know you guys do a lot of work. You know what I mean? So I don't want to like intrude in your way of like, doing YouTube. So anytime you're available, let me know and we'll organize something, bro.
Yeah, for real. You see what it is at the day, right? With Cal, and I'm gonna play something from Cal in a bit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna play something. He had a monologue the other day on Saturday, and I'm gonna play it for you, and it's really good. Really good. I was just sitting there for facts, fun facts. But see, Cal, he's one of the most hardest working people in the YouTube space. He works so hard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
And he's always puts out great content, whether it's on Coppage or whether it's on the Cal Sanderson channel as well. So he's hard. He's so hard working. I don't know how he does it. I don't know.
I wish he did like big up, Cal, man. Appreciate that, my bro. Yeah, I wish he did something like wrestling, then I could have come on his channel if he did wrestling. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not a UFC guy, man. I haven't done UFC since Old Teast and Little. That's the time I used to do it. But I'm that old, by the way. So it was a long time ago. You know what I mean? It was actually Ken Shamrock that persuaded me to watch, UFC, because he came to the WWE. And I had to check out this UFC stuff back in the day, though, a long time ago, like early noughties and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there was rivalries. There was, fighters that want to fight each other and things like that. There's no rivalries anymore. I'm not used to this new UFC. You know what I mean? So it would take me a while to get back into that. But yeah, that's why. I'm more into boxing than UFC now, to be fair.
That guy got stopped the other day, didn't he?
That's it, Chuck Liddell. That is it, the Mohawk. Yes, bro. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, man. That's how good it was.
You and him should do a show about that as well. You should do a show.
I don't do UFC. I don't do boxing. If he's into boxing, come on. Boxing is my thing, innit? You're into boxing as well.
Yeah, he does boxing as well. I'm sure he does. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You and him should sort of like do something.
Got my number, man. Anytime he wants me anywhere, like I told Hussam, I told Judge Mo, I told the other guys, you know what I mean? If they want me on anywhere, I'll be there, man. I mean, these guys are good guys. They're good human beings, my friend. I mean, they go out their way, like you said, to help everybody out. So why can't we have our little, do our bit, if you know what I mean, helping them out as well, and all that stuff. So yeah, man. Bro, listen, Liverpool community. Listen, I grew up with the Liverpool community being all together, Unks. And that's what we need to get back to in moments like this, tough moments like this. Stick together through it, man, and try bring this club back to the success that it deserves. Don't ever push yourself out of that success, because when you push yourself out of that success, you become a mediocre team. When you become a mediocre team, your acceptance of mediocrity. So I don't want to be part of that, man. I'm all about winning, and I want to get back to the winning ways of Liverpool. We bought all these players.
Keep it going. Sorry to go across you. Keep it going. I'm just gonna get my charger. Keep it going.
Yeah, like I said, guys. This acceptance of being second-rate club. It's not Liverpool Football Club. This is not what we're built for. We're better than this. Make sure like you back the club through thick and thin, because winning is what Bill Shankly built. It's not losing. You know what I mean? If they're saying to you, oh, well, if you don't support us when we lose and all this bullshit, where is that video? Can somebody show me that Bill Shankly video that he said that? No, he's always said it's about winning. That's why each time we change managers, we still were successful, better than the previous one, and that's what we need to be. What we're watching right now, that is not Liverpool Football Club, man. Everton is above us. Everton and Man United is above us. Man United that lost to Everton 10 men is above us, and you want us to accept that? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. When you're successful, you got to stay successful. Otherwise, you drop off. And now, you know what the worst part of it is, guys? Arsenal is bloody at the top. If Arsenal win this league, they're going to go on to win some more league. championships. That's what scares me, because we had this opportunity this season to get rid of Arteta, to get rid of Guardiola. Guardiola's already on the way out. If Arteta lost the league this season, he would have been out. So what happens when you get rid of Arteta? The players don't want another 5-year project, and they're gonna leave. So basically, there's a pathway for you to be successful on a consistent basis. That's the path I wanted to take this season. 21 and more. But look what happened, man. Arne Slot became Arne Slot. Now look at us, man.
Yeah.
We're in trouble, man. We're in deep trouble now, like, man. We're 12th or 13th in the league, man. What the hell is going on? And you want us to stay here accepting this? Come on, man. Enemy of the football club. Are you mad? Get out of here.
Michael Corleone says, fair play to Clow, the man of the people, wants to help everyone. That is true. That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah, man.
And let me read some more of this. N90 says, big up Callum. Yeah. I do boxing too. Yeah, he does.
I'm in. If you ever want me on there, get me on, bro. I'm into boxing, man. Yeah. Boxing is my life, man.
N90 says, Frank Mayer. Frank Mayer,
of course, man. Come on, bro.
Right, what's my guy? Yeah. Is that wrestling? Yeah.
No. He's UFC. Him and Brock Lesnar fighting it. Brock Lesnar beat him to the championship. Brock Lesnar is a wrestler, actually. He's in WWE. Yeah.
Also, Indian Scouser. There's big up Uncle Rodz, Fuzzy, and the chat. Big up Indian Scouser. As I'll say to you as well, Indian Scouser. The links in the chat. If you want to jump in, just jump in. You know what I mean? Just jump in. Michael Corleone says, my perfect UFC era was Frank Mir versus Brook.
Well, I just said, yeah, there you go. That was sick. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
There's no rivalries anymore. That's the problem with the UFC. I miss the rivalry side. Like, they used to have a proper rivalry, like like Man United, Liverpool kind of thing, but in the UFC, that doesn't exist anymore. That's why I don't really concentrate on it that much. If they had that, I'll come back and watch it. You know what I mean? But I don't see. You still got Jones there. You know what I mean? He's still probably I'm sure he's undefeated, because the one defeat he had was weird. He shouldn't have had that. He should be undefeated. He's the best fighter that ever existed in UFC. But yeah. If they go back to rivalry and all that stuff, I'll start watching that. That's what they need, man. There's too much, separations at the moment, and it's not for me, man. I like the rivalry, two fighters that hate each other and then they fight and all that stuff. I miss that. It's like, what's his name? The Irish guy. What's his name? The Irish guy?
Oh, Connor, innit?
Connor, yeah. Him and Habib, they were fighting. That was proper rivalry. They need something like that.
Yeah. That was proper rivalry.
Conor McGregor, that's it. Yeah.
Conor McGregor. N90 is in the building as well. He's just come in the building. So let me add him in. My G, man. This is my G.
Khabib.
Easy N90, man. Big up, man.
Man.
Big up, love and respect. A long time since we link up still, brother.
I know. I had to take a little time out. Big up Fuzzy, man. I had to take a little time out. I had to get some life in order. I had to start getting in the gym and that. So I've got that on order. So now I'm back on. I can concentrate.
Yeah. Cool. Right, you know what I'm going to do? As you're here now, I'm going to play this snippet from Coward the other night on Coppish. Yeah, I'm going to play that. And listen, it's fantastic.
Yeah, big up Cowder. I watched that. It was serious.
He was, wasn't he? He was. Oh, you
Brian,
know what?
What's going on?
Brian was there all the time. Sorry, Brian. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Brian. How are you, sir?
Okay, yeah. No worries, man.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry.
You're right.
How's things, my good Irish friend? This is my good friend here, My good friend.
No, you're all good. You're all good. I was on there about 5 minutes. It wasn't ages. It's only
I must apologize for yesterday if I went over the top yesterday. You know what I mean?
Oh, look, tensions are high, emotions are even higher, so I know people are going to get into it with each other. I mean, I don't blame anybody, it's no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Everyone's been apologizing. Everyone's been saying sorry. It's just one of those things. the way things are at the moment. Tensions are high. Tensions are high.
Yeah. It's just that sort of like, because you're a good friend of mine, I don't like to have those, I don't like to have those tensions sort of like on the stream. You know what I mean? So that's why I said, you know what, in the first chance I get, I'll apologize if I did go over the top. Do you know what I mean?
Look, look. We're passionate fans. Passionate fans. Sometimes they clash. 2 days later, you'll be sitting in the pub having a pint together, laughing it off. It's just the way it is. That's football. It's not. It's not to be all and end all, but it just shows how much people care. That's all. It just shows how much people care, and sometimes it clashes. And hopefully, look, you two guys will like I say, metaphorically at least, sit and have a pint and a chat and a laugh about it at some point. So it's just football. We shouldn't lose friends over football.
It's a game, innit? It's just a game, man.
Cool. Right, I'm gonna play the. I'm glad you're here, Brian. I'm gonna play this snippet of Cal the other night. Do you know what I mean? It was powerful stuff. Do you know what I mean? So let me start now. Hold on.
It's my job to get the best out of it. I am not at the moment. That's why I say it's my responsibility.
If you go through a lot of our games this season, some of it will be managerial issues and mistakes, and some of it will be
Big up Wolfie for the red.
Just really bad individual mistakes. So like, that's the reason why I'm still saying it's 50-50. It's 50% on the manager because he's definitely culpable for a lot of some of the stuff that's going wrong, and it's 50% on the players and recruitment, as I said in my video, of like too much change, wrong profiling of players. And I remember when people said, "Oh, stop being a killjoy drift and just get on and enjoy the ride." When I said, you know what, I'm enjoying that we're buying all these players, but this is a lot of change to a team who won the league. That team was good enough. I always felt like it was a lot of change to a team that had done well. People saying, "Oh, Diaz ain't good."
You did say that. You did. You kept on saying, yeah.
Season so far, he's thrown players under the bus for doing numerous things. So it's the first time he's actually taken accountability. So for that, I've got to commend him, because it was pissing me off the fact that he'd call out everyone else apart from looking in the mirror and speak about what he was actually doing wrong.
This is pod.
What do you have for it? You know what I mean?
Did you do that ad?
Rodz.
I hate that advert. It's because I didn't actually download it. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry. Worry not. Let's remove that for a second. And then let's sort this out.
Isn't there an ad blocker, guys? There's something that blocks the ads.
Yeah, there is, but it doesn't work. Don't freaking work.
It works for me.
All right. See, all right. Steady on.
YouTube, if you try and use an ad blocker, YouTube won't.
I grasped myself up, man. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, it is what it is.
League because of recruitment. The issue with recruitment isn't who we bought, it's how we're utilizing the players. Anyone saying that these aren't slot signings, I'll tell you what's not a slot signing. A slot signing wasn't Chiesa.
Facts.
Slot never wanted Chiesa, and he's made that crystal clear because he left him out of the Champions League squad and he gives him garbage minutes. Kirkes came into the team, went straight into the team. Frimpong came to the club, went straight into the team. Mamardashvili and Leone were the only two players we didn't expect to start in the team. Do you know why? Because one's a backup goalkeeper for Alisson and the other one is a youth player. Wirtz came in, went straight into the team. Ekitike came in, went straight into the team. Isak, when was fit, straight into the team. They made a conscious decision altogether to sign these players. It is then Slot's job as the coach to utilize these players to their maximum physical, mental functions to get the best out of the team. He is using Kirkes as an...
Do you guys agree with that so far?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think sort of like when it came to sort of like when it came to Chiesa, I think he's been treated wrong. Chiesa's literally been treated wrong. Do you know what I mean?
I think Slot's taking the piss with Chiesa, I'll be honest with you.
I thought so.
I don't know what Chiesa has to do to to get proper minutes in the squad, because when he's come on, he's changed a lot of games. You guys have seen it. He scored goals.
Well, he was the man of the match the other day when he came on.
Yeah. So I think I literally think Slot right now ain't got a Scooby Doo what to do with the players we have at the moment.
Nothing, man.
And you can see it in the games. He has no clue, and you could tell because he was making excuses, blaming players, which is kind of mad in itself. Say what's
Hang
going
on,
on.
he blamed players. When did he do that?
Yeah, he has.
No,
He has.
yeah, he has been blaming players.
What?
He's been blaming players, saying what they're not doing their this different jobs and whatever. But I think Slot needs to change his tactics of what's going on with the club, because when I look at Liverpool, there is no playing style or identity for what I'm seeing. Because last year we had a clear playing style. This year, even the players, they just look clueless. They don't know what they're doing, because you have players like Gakpo on the left wing always cutting in. Kirkes is always making the run, the overlap, but he's never getting the ball, never getting it. So all it takes you is as a manager is to tell Gakpo, listen, you know, Kirkes is making a run in the overlap. Give him the ball, feed him the ball sometimes. But it's like the players who just want to do it for themselves. You've got Salah still doing his little rubbish dribbles, kicking at defenders, and I don't think he's been much of a team player. Then we have the second best striker in the league. You got Isak, bro. No service at all. You know, how can you have a striker like Isak and not play to his strengths? It's mad. You're seeing players still look for Salah on the pitch. Why? He's not the same guy anymore. You need to change it up, man. You need to change it up. So that's what I don't know what's going on there. But for me, I would have got Slot out like 3 games ago, man, because it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, I'll then play some more of it now.
Inverted centre back / inverted left back. That is the worst way to use Kirkes. Kirkes at one stage in the game was operating as a 10. Milos Kirkes at one stage in the game was operating as a 10. We've got Dominic Szoboszlai, who's been our best centre midfielder and our best player all season, and we've utilised him at right back. And I get it. Joe Gomez, you know, we can't play him because, you know, if we lose him, we only go down to 2 centre backs. You know.
So, sorry, Brian, what's not true?
There's a very big difference between a player finding themselves in what some people would call the number 10 position, just by virtue of running forward from the back and operating as a number 10. Milos Kirkes was never operating as a number 10. That's just a fancy way of saying playing as a number 10. And he knows he can't say he was playing as a number 10 because he wasn't. He literally ran forward, and he said it himself, he inverts. He doesn't invert either. That's another thing people are making up. Our fullbacks don't invert. They underlap if they go into that space, but he was in the number 10 space at a particular time in the game, a particular moment, and the ball came to him, but he was not operating as a number 10. I think that's false, and he knows what he's saying.
Okay. Is anybody want to object to that?
No, yeah, big up, guys. And 90, I ain't seen in a while. Yeah, so big up. Yeah, I would agree with that. You know, because operating is the word they Carl using there, but like
he repeated it. He said it twice. Operating. Yeah, he wasn't operating as a number 10.
But what I'm saying to Irishman is when you look at the underlap. So what Carl is saying too is, and I could agree with Carl here, is that when he says the underlap, Kirkes is occupying the spaces of where you would see our natural 10 occupying. If you look at
for
that
moments.
Yes, that
was moments in the game while he's running through that part of the pitch, yes, but he's not sitting there popping balls off.
Yeah, so he's not sitting there. So if you look at the games that Kirkes underlaps, he's occupying the same spaces as where I would expect Wirtz and our number 10 was like to be operating. So that, and you're seeing it too often, Brian. So that's why I think I get in what you're saying, Brian, but like you see it with all our players, they bouncing up with each other, they getting in each other's way. And when you're doing that constantly, doing that underlapping run, you are going into these spaces where the 10 supposed to be operating. So it looks as if Kirkes is now operating in that vicinity there. So I'm not sure if I kind of clear it up there for you. But I do agree with what you're saying. Operating is Kirkers was operating in 10, but
if he hadn't repeated it, I wouldn't have brought it up. If he hadn't repeated
like
it,
more
because he put
utilizing
emphasis on
space where the
it,
10
I
will
wouldn't
be
have
is
brought
why
it
I
up.
was
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
We played Calvin Ramsey there. He hasn't really played for Liverpool. Okay, cool. So when are these guys going to get a chance? So let me get this straight. We don't want to play Joe Gomez in case he gets injured. But if someone gets injured, then we're going to be throwing Joe Gomez into the team cold and expect him to just pick up form and just be perfect from day one. So how is Gomez meant to get any rhythm, any football rhythm when he doesn't play? But yet if he's asked to play, he's meant to just switch on and be amazing. That makes no sense. I was told the midfield balance is off because Wirtz is in there. We need to go back to the old midfield. McAllister's our most important midfielder, and McAllister has to start every game. McAllister has been piss poor this season and yet still starts every game. Piss poor. Gravenberch has been good this season, but he's been moved around from centre midfield to centre back. I got ridiculed yesterday for saying that Gravenberch is our third choice.
I do agree with the fact that McAllister has been piss poor, but he's been getting games. Do you know what I mean? This is what I can't understand. He's been getting games upon games, and he has been piss poor. The only game that I see that he played very well in was the Real Madrid game.
So would you say he's the worst midfielder this season at the moment?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to. I mean, if anybody disagrees with me, then
I would say that Jones playing well. Szoboszlai, Gravenberch has been good in spells. 2 games. I'll give you the Aston Villa game too as well, Rodz. So he played well in the Aston Villa game too.
Who, McAllister?
Outside of the Aston Villa and the Real Madrid game, he hasn't been performing well.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. You could actually say the Aston Villa game. Yeah, you're right. The Aston Villa game, he probably had an all right game, but like all the other games, he's been piss poor, but he still gets games. He still gets games. Do you know what I mean? So I do agree with him on that aspect. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe that's what this famous leadership group is, Rodz. Maybe the leadership group is the guys that can play like absolute shite for 2 months and still get picked every week for 90 minutes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my word! I couldn't have said it better myself, Brian.
Centre back. Gravenberch is our third choice centre back. When things go bad, Gravenberch.
You agree that Gravenberch is our third centre back?
But he's always playing him there when stuff goes wrong. The substitution he makes, Grav is one that normally drops back into defense.
Same move every time.
Yeah, it's like you know what he's gonna do each time, and then it's just like a hit and run. It's like we score, we maybe, and then it doesn't really work all the time. So I think he's out of ideas, man. I literally think he's just gone. I don't know what his backroom staff is doing. If he has any ideas or anything, I literally think he's just lost.
Rodz, do you know what my and 90? Do you know what my issue is with this guy? I think he does have a plan. I think he does. He's clearly a very talented coach. Okay, you don't get to where you are without being a top coach. He didn't, he's not a lottery winner. Okay, he's not a competition winner. Okay, so he knows what he's at. What my issue is, I think this guy genuinely does have a plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he's actually not able to communicate it to the players. He's not actually able to make it work. That's even more worrying for me. Is that he knows what he wants to do, and he can't communicate it to these players. He can't make it work on the pitch. He obviously knows what he's trying to do. And then so you get the thing at the end of every game where it's just like, oh shit, throw on another attacker. Throw on it. Now that's not planning. That's not. That's what would worry me even more is he knows exactly what he's trying to do, and he's got really, really good players, and he can't get them to either buy into what he's trying to do or execute what he's trying to do. So how can you communicate this to these players? They're top fucking players. It's a big problem for me, man.
That's true. That's so true.
Who do we put it on really then? If we can't get through to the players, what are the players not listening to instructions? Or because I know Van Dijk come out and said that they're letting Slot down, but I think it's more than that. You know what I mean? It can't just be the players letting Slot down.
Why did it work last year and it doesn't work this year? You know what I mean? It's bizarre. I've never seen it like this, and this is all happening in the space of a month, Rodz. In the space of a month, we lost like 5 games in a row. It went from 5 games won at the start of the season in a row as league champions to within the space of what felt like 5 minutes, boom, everything had fallen to pieces. I've never seen this as a Liverpool fan. I've never seen this go from that kind of peak to this kind of trough in this short a period of time. I've seen it fall apart over a long time, but never from and with all these players that we bought all these amazing players, and we've gotten 10 times worse. I can't wrap my head around what's happened. I can't. I cannot understand what I'm seeing in front of me.
It could be that other teams have found out how Slot plays, because we seem to be conceding a lot from set pieces now as well. Like we can't defend from those.
Brendan Rodgers days, man. Remember Brendan Rodgers days where every corner was basically a goal for the opposition? It's getting towards that. We're getting back to that now.
Yeah,
it's terrifying.
Let's check out some more of this.
Centre back. So Boslai's played right back more than Frimpong this season, and I know people go,
That's scary.
Wait, that's another thing. Sorry, Rodz, before you play it, yeah, I find it mad that we have 2 like right backs, and then obviously Carl Ramsey that's there, and he's still playing Sobo, our best, like one of our best midfielders this year, or player for Liverpool, and he's playing him right back. It's crazy. I can't believe it, man. But
Frimpong been injured. Frimpong and Szoboszlai played at the same time when Szoboszlai's been right back and Frimpong has played right wing. We sit there and we go, all right, the player's 50-50. Completely disagree with that. Do you know why? Because it's the manager who picks these players. If these players aren't following instructions, if these players aren't playing well, why are they continuing to get game time? Salah hasn't been good for a while. Why is Salah continuing to start ahead of Chiesa?
Exactly.
Gakpo's been poor for a while. I thought Rio was ready and good enough to play. Why can't he get games? Why is Curtis Jones not starting ahead of McAllister when everyone's fit? Why is Curtis Jones, who's been arguably our 3rd best midfielder behind Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, why does he not start ahead of McAllister? If Ibu's been as bad as what people have said, why isn't Joe Gomez starting ahead of Ibu? Why not? So let me get this straight. You can play crap and you can still start a game. In what area, in what world, in what job can you be crap continuously and your manager goes, yeah, we'll reward you some more. Here, have that. You're cool. Don't worry about it. This lies at the manager's feet. It's 80-20 at best, and the 20% is being kind. Recruitment are not to blame. Kirkes was the best left back in the league last season. Frimpong considered one of the best right wing backs in the world. Leone considered a generational talent. People are comparing Leone to Bastoni, Maldini, and all these lot. Mamadash really considered one of the best young goalkeepers under 25 years old.
Yeah. Sorry?
No, I was saying, well, he is injured. I mean,
I think he's kind of like not saying that. He's just saying that they sort of like the caliber of players that we brought in. Do you know what I mean? You know.
Oh yeah, the only even 5 minutes we saw him, he looked like a top player.
Yeah, man, that one really hurt me, man. That
was horrible. It was horrible
for him. Yeah.
The game that he played in, I think that he was just so kind of relaxed in his defending, wasn't it?
On the ball, man. Yeah.
So comfortable, relaxed.
Classy.
Yeah, he was just so. I felt sorry for him. I really felt sorry for him. You know what I mean?
Flipping Ekitike considered one of the brightest young up-and-coming strikers in the world. Isak considered a top 5 striker and top 2 in the Premier League. But now it's on the recruitment. I'm sorry. We can sit here and talk about Diaz. And Diaz has been sick so far for Bayern Munich. But 2 things there. One, Diaz is playing in a weaker league for the best team. So, yes, he's going to see an improvement in his performances. And 2, Diaz wanted to leave.
100%.
I don't know how much more we can get this through. Diaz wanted to leave
because of money.
Griff, I didn't interrupt, bro. I didn't interrupt. He wanted to leave from the season.
Cal's on one, you know.
Before. He wanted to go Man City from the season
Exactly.
before.
Yeah.
I'm not even hating on Diaz.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He wanted to go Man City.
Facts. He wanted to go Man City, yeah.
What, Luis Diaz?
Yeah. He went to go Man City because we were supposed to do. Fuzzy knows about this.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Fuzzy knows about this. Fuzzy can shed
He wanted
light.
to go.
Yeah, he wanted to
You know
go.
what I mean? Right?
Bro.
In it, Fuzzy, there's supposed to be a swap deal between him and
Well, we tried it out. We tried it. They said no.
Yeah, because
But Luis Diaz was all up for it. Luis Diaz was like, "Yeah, I'll go. I'm all up for it."
when that Luis Diaz transfer happened around Twitter, everybody was talking about Man City and Luis Diaz. That was an actual true transfer. It was a swap deal. Who was it they wanted to swap, Uncle? Alvarez. That's it. Because this is the player I wanted to remember, guys. I've been for a while. This is what they wanted. They said the only way you could get Alvarez is if you give us Luis Diaz, and Liverpool refused, and then the rest is history. So that transfer, when someone put it out there, thought it was fake. It wasn't fake. It was actually true.
He wanted to go. He wanted to go.
Yeah, Guardiola wanted Diaz. Diaz wanted to play for City. Was happy to leave us and go to Man City. I said it from day one, man. The guys are wrong. It always has been.
Fair enough. I didn't even know that. That perspective.
No, bloody hell. Wrong one, yeah.
He is. You're wrong, man. Always was.
Some word still. I like that.
That's so funny, actually.
But the facts are the facts. He wanted to go from a season before. He wanted to go this season. Now we can speak about maybe it's the salary, maybe it's this and that. That's fine. I'm open to having these conversations. But the facts are Luis Diaz wanted to leave Liverpool Football Club. I have no issue with that. In fact, he goes with my blessing because every time Diaz stepped across that line, he gave 100% without doubt. Was the quality always there? Was the decision making always right? No. But I will never sit here and say any bad word about Diaz because every time he put on that Liverpool shirt, 100% effort. Every time he put on that Liverpool shirt, always fought for the badge. Every time he put on that Liverpool shirt, always tried to do the best for the club. So I'll never say a bad word about Diaz. But you know what I have a problem with? You sell Diaz and you feed me this BS that it's Rio and Gakpo who's going to be played. You feed me this BS that Gakpo is the guy for left wing. You feed me this BS that we can't get another left winger because you're blocking Rio, who's 17 years old. Don't feed me that nonsense. Don't feed me with the nonsense that we can't get another right winger because we've got Salah here. Because we were about to sign Gahey and we've got Virgil and Konate. And coming up to the summer, Virgil and Konate were seen as two of the best centre-backs in the world. So can't feed me the narrative. You can't find someone to challenge Salah on the right-hand side because we were going to buy a Mark Gahey, who was starting for Crystal Palace, captain for Crystal Palace, won an FA Cup for Crystal Palace, a Crystal Palace legend, and a starter for England going into World Cup year. So don't feed me the nonsense we couldn't get anyone for Salah. We chose not to. We chose not to. We bought two of the best strikers available on the market. If you had said to anyone going into a window, we're going to sign Florian Wirtz, Ekitike, and Isak to bolster our attack, we would have laughed and said, yeah, sign me up. Well, guess what? The club delivered that.
That's true.
And we've got a manager who doesn't know how to use these players. I've gone from
That's so true, isn't it? That's so true. If anybody said to us at the beginning of the window that these guys are coming in, for definite, I would say, we would have said, yeah, I'm on that, you know. I'm literally on that, man. Seriously. Oh my gosh. It's so funny.
Wirtz be one of the best attacking midfielders in the world to now people saying he might be the problem with this team. No, he ain't the problem with this team. Because Florian Wirtz didn't play today. We still look crap. So let me get this straight. We've played different formations, different tactics, different personnel, and we're still crap. What's the common denominator here? The manager. The manager. Is Slot a bum? No, he's not. I'll never sit here and call him a bum. He won the league last season. But guess who won the league and then was about to finish 10th in the league? Mourinho. Exactly. Guess who won the Champions League and then got sacked the following season? Roberto Di Matteo. Guess who won the league at Leicester and then was poor the next season? Ranieri. So this notion that, he won the league so you can't sack him the season after, miss me out with that. Miss me out with that. We won the league in May. We're in November now. 2025 has been a stinker year for Liverpool. We've lost more games than Manchester United this calendar year. Wow. Manchester
Imagine that. Wow.
United team with a manager that people called Rim Job. I'm a Rim Job.
What?
This is this.
No need for that.
Yeah,
There's no need for that at all.
Yeah, he won the league, so you can't sack him the season after. Miss me out with that. We won the league in May. We're in November now. 2025 has been a stinker year for Liverpool. We've lost more games than Manchester United this calendar year. Manchester United team with a manager that people called Rim Job. I'm a Rim Job. We ridiculed Man United's manager, ridiculed their system, ridiculed what they do. But guess what? They came to Anfield, looked more organized and structured than we did, and beat us. Lost less games than us in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Monday.com's AI blocks.
Dickheads, man. Yeah. What do you guys think of that so far?
No, that's the only thing that confuses me though. The organization from the squad. It's wild. It's crazy. It's crazy work, man. It's crazy work. Who have we got next, by the way? Sorry. I don't know who we're playing next.
Yeah, but we've been playing poor.
Okay. But we lose against West Ham.
I sat here after we won the league and I argued with everyone and I said, how can we be going on holiday when the season isn't finished? And I got told, chill out, Cal. No, they should enjoy themselves. Yeah, no, they finished the task, but the whole job weren't done. You've still got a duty for the fans. You still got a duty to yourself to go and play the rest of the games. Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool won the league quicker than any other team. Guess how many points we finished on that season? 99. You know why? Because Klopp said, until we kick the last ball, until the final whistle of the season goes, we do not let up. Pep Guardiola, you think he lets up? You think Ancelotti let up? Mourinho, all these top managers from the past, you think they let up? But yeah, I'm meant to be fed that Slot's a top manager, but he let up. You don't let up. Some of the greatest in the world never let up. Usain Bolt was winning that race in the Olympics in Beijing. Guess what? He continued running to the end of the race. Why? Because he wanted to break a record. He wanted to be known as him. Feed me this nonsense about, oh, no, they want to. No, forget that. You got a job to do. You get paid a weekly salary to do your flipping job.
Winning the league is their job.
I want him gone. He's got to go. He's got to go. I don't want to hear about 50-50. No, I don't care if he's won it. Drift, if I go to a house...
This is like, obviously, when Drifty and Callum go there backwards and forwards still, so we want...
What, so is Drifty slotting?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but I kind of agree with Carl with our point there in terms of with the not letting up. Because just we lost to Chelsea in the bridge, and I think it was not 3 months after we played them again in the bridge. You give them confidence, so they say, well, we beat them here just 3 months ago, so let's go and do it again. So if you were serious and you beat Chelsea in the bridge and you beat them as champions, and then you come back 3 months, they would have in the back of the mind, whoa, yeah, boy, they beat us here last time, So when you let up, winning is a momentum thing. Is a momentum. So you don't drop your level and stuff when you're going into the year. And is one of the things that I was kind of appalled with the manager, because me personally, as a fan, I wanted to banter my Chelsea colleagues who back in Chelsea about how I beaten you in the bridge too as well, and I didn't get an opportunity when we were champions, So I kind of, even though I won the league, it kind of helped to help me get through that. But like, I agree with that point where momentum is everything and winning is everything. So it makes our 2025 look even worse now that we actually took some time off and add some losses to our belt coming to the tail end of the season to make our 2025 look even worse now.
That's true.
JP, can I just say, right? If we win the league, right? But we lose Chelsea in that season, but we win the league and Chelsea don't, and you can't banter your Chelsea fans, you're doing it wrong, dude. Okay?
No, I just.
Do you know what I mean? You're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You've won the fucking league, man. Who cares now?
No.
But what I will say is that he definitely kind of got that wrong a little bit, I thought. But he's a very new manager, right? We forget how new this guy is, right? And I think we can all agree as people and as human beings that it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to learn. You learn, you gain things, and next time you do better, right? Next time you gain experience, right? You learn. So I think if Arne Slot was in that position again, he would say, "Do you know what? At the time, right, I was a new guy. I was trying, I thought maybe the best way to do it was this: give the boys a couple of days off. Do you know what? I got that call wrong. I wouldn't do it that way again. Or if the next time I'm in that position, I won't do that again. Like if we were in that position again and he did it again, I'd be like, dude, come on, did you not learn from the last time? You'd never been in it, you'd never won a league title. Okay, I get it. He thought, look, the best way to keep everyone cool is to do this, and he tried it and it didn't fucking work. I'd at least give him that and say, look, bad call. Okay, everyone makes bad calls. If he was to do it again, say, you know what? Yeah, I wouldn't play it that way. Next time, I would keep the foot down. I would keep the pedal down and get those, like the 99 points or whatever, go for the maximum, all that shit, I think he's made mistakes. But the thing about this guy is I never liked the football, Rodz. That's my problem with Arne Slot, is that I've never actually enjoyed the way we play football under this guy. So even when I think a really good Arne Slot team, I don't think is going to be, and especially in England at the moment, it's all power football, it's all pace, it's all set pieces, it's all physicality. You're not going to get a tiki-taka team. I'm not expecting beautiful football. But I think even the best version of Slot, I don't think is great. So that's why I thought he was going to come in, absorb some of the big names leaving. Salah leaves, Virgil leaves, Trent leaves, all under his watch. Over 2 years, you go on and you get something else. But right now, man, fuck me, I am so sick of everything I'm seeing. Like someone said on my show last night, right? We got bet. I know it's a bit of a niche, right? But the last time we got bet 3-0 by City, right? And our next league game was 3-0 Forest, right? The last time we lost league games back to back 3-0 was 1965.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest have never, that's their biggest. Nottingham Forest have won 2 European Cups, and they were a massive force in the 70s and the 80s. That's their biggest ever win at Anfield.
Yeah.
Like this is, and they didn't even have to look good doing it. Manchester United didn't have to look good. The Manchester United game, man, for me was the biggest red flag. A huge red flag.
Yeah, that was the worst. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuzzy, what did you think of what Cal was saying, Fuzzy, if you're still there? I think he's gone now. All right, N90, what did you think of what Cal was saying?
Yeah, I agree with some of his points. I understand why he wants Slot out, because he doesn't see Slot having the ability to change what he's doing. He said he believes it's more 80% Slot and 20% players. I don't believe that. I think some of the players have to take more onus. I'll probably do right now maybe a 60-40 at the moment, because they remember they're league champions from last year. You don't just capitulate like that. So I think the players got to take some onuses on that one. But yeah, I feel it's well said what Callums has. We played 12 games in the season, 11 points off top of the league, Arsenal, which is crazy. I don't think we're even going to call that back. Top 4, I think it's only 4 or 5 points off, so that's still up there. But the way it's looking right now, the performance that we have at the club, I don't think top 4 might even be a thing that we could even get. So for me, I'm not sure what managers out there to take us through, but we said that with Klopp, and look, Slot won the league in his first year. You know what I mean? So we can't really say that. But yeah, man, Callum was spitting some fire right there, man, and full on frustrated for what he was saying. But yeah, we need to move on and get this sorted, man. Hopefully we get some in your January, fam. That's what I'm on.
Fuzzy, what do you think of what Cal was saying? What's your views on it?
Yeah, I agree with him, man. He said a lot of facts, in my opinion. When you're watching us, guys, like there's nothing that's making us look to the future. You know what I mean? That we're gonna get any better. And I said it many times. It's the arrogance of the manager that's got us in this position. I don't know why people are saying 80. It's more than that. It's around the 90 mark. And you talk about some of the players. Some of the senior players need to take ownership as well. Last season, they were playing for contracts and they were playing out of their heads. You know what I mean? You look at Van Dijk, you look at Salah, their performances last season is what won us the league. You know what I mean? And this season is like, I signed the contract. I don't really care. You know what I mean? And then you see Van Dijk after matches when he's speaking. Does that motivate you as a leader? You know what I mean? Like does that shit motivate you the way he speaks? Is that he doesn't even care? So, listen, this manager has to go. I'm not even that type of fan that says, set the manager, but this time I'm gonna say it. He has to go because there's no life in this team. It's like what Brian said. When do we ever dominate games? Like, how often do we actually dominate games and then we look forward to the next one? There's nothing like that. There's nothing at all with Arne Slot. Where's this Arne Slot football that we've been hearing all this time? We're still waiting. Now he's got his own team. He's even got worse. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys, like, listen, cut the cord, man. Jump at the ship. Don't stay around with this shit because it's a horror show. It's a horror show. I swear, it's a horror show. Yeah. Listen, don't be part of the band, man. You know what I mean? When the band was still playing, the ship was sinking. They said and all that shit. Jump, man. I know we can't swim as black people, but jump, man. Don't stay around, man. Don't stay around with this shit, man. You know what I mean? Because it's only going to go one way, and that's going downhill. Brian made a great point, like he said about the
emotional damage.
Style of play, man. There's nothing there, man. And ever since he's been at Liverpool, I've never been excited watching us play. So, yeah. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I'm out, man.
Let me just add to Fuzzy there, right? Because when we got Slot earlier on in the season and he took over from Klopp's team and we went down to 10 men when Robbo got a red card against Fulham. And we were pressing Fulham to the point where we almost won the game 3-2 in the end, right? Fulham, in an interview, the player said, we thought we were down to 10 men. It felt like Liverpool had 12 men. And I got excited off of that. And when I started to see Slot change that style of pressing and that way of club ball, it then reverted into Newcastle could have a red card and putting us under pressure with 11 men. Because if you showed me that we were down to 10 men under you and beating 11 players, and then the next season is in the reverse where we have more players and a team with 10 players beating us, it means that you have tactically changed something that is clearly not working from the DNA of the players that you have. So just like Fuzzy said there, ever since he came into the January this year, his football started to, his performances started to go down. I could only name 2 performances off at the top of my head with the Man City away and the Newcastle at home at Anfield when Isaac wasn't there, where I enjoyed the kind of football playing. But outside of that, I'm not going to count us beating Tottenham because everybody was beating Tottenham. So yes, but like outside of that, I haven't felt excited watching Liverpool. I haven't watched a comfortable game yet this season. Any of y'all felt comfortable watching Liverpool this season? Is either your last minute winner or you're losing, right? So I have
the only game I was comfortable was Madrid.
I wasn't comfortable in Madrid. Frankfurt, I was comfortable for a while, like in the second half and stuff. But Madrid,
that's a terrible team. That's a terrible team, though, guys, man. That's terrible.
Yeah, they are actually, to be honest. Yeah, that's with Madrid then. That's with Madrid.
No, Madrid, I felt was very comfortable. We controlled that game quite well.
Well, you know what I mean? We worked the goalkeeper in that game. Tell me the last time we actually worked the goalkeeper. I mean, we don't even work goalkeepers anymore, guys. We sit through 90 minutes a game. The goalkeeper is still. Look at the man. Let me give you an example. Look at the Man City game. The only time we worked the goalkeeper once in that game was when they sat back with a 3-0 and they told us to take a shot at Donnarumma, that Soboslai shot.
Yeah.
That was the only time. We don't even work goalkeepers anymore. This is every game we play now. Look at the Nottingham Forest game. How often did you see actually the goalkeeper making saves? There you go, guys.
I feel like we're missing a direct winger though. I feel like we haven't got like a Jeremy Doku type player in our lineup, but I feel like we're missing that a lot.
You know what?
Rio.
Rio's
are though.
But he doesn't start though.
But we don't play.
And he's
guys, can I say something? Like, even if you bring in these players, there's nothing going to change. I don't think you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you. This guy has got no tactics. There's nothing. I'm looking. All right, guys. I'm asking everybody here, what is our tactics in every game that we play?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
So you're bringing in wingers for what? We've got the best squad possible, and we're still struggling with that squad to do something on the pitch. And you think like bringing in wingers is going to change anything? Listen, you could buy the best wingers, you could buy the best defenders. This guy has got no idea. He's out of his depth. It's done. I waited two weeks international football to finish just to look at if he's going to make us hard to beat. Came back with the same shit, playing midfielders at the back. And you're telling me we've got ideas.
Well, they were both out. I mean,
you've got all the game.
Right no idea. Injured, so.
I'm done, man. I'm out of here, man. I can't watch this shit anymore. You know what I mean? I've been watching. I sat through 30 years of no like league titles and shit like that. And I'm warning you guys, like the amount of years I watched Liverpool, this is one of the worst I've ever seen in my life, man. I mean, we're 12th, guys. We're no longer 11th now. We've gone 12th.
Where's the Roy Hodgson days? Because I was.
Listen, at least Roy Hodgson, they tried. This is the place ain't trying anymore, bro.
No, that's the wrong way to put it. Fozzie, no, and 90. Look.
Yeah.
There was shit, but
the football and the position where he went under Roy Hodgson was obviously far worse. Far
it was
worse.
shit, but they tried though, Brian. They tried. These teams.
Forget the fucking trying shit, right? The problem is, it's all about context. It's all situational, right? That Roy Hodgson team is also a fucking murderer's row of some of the worst players ever played for this club, right? So this team has Isaac, it has Wirtz, it has it's not even, the teams are not comparable.
Yeah.
So when you look at the talent level, yes, but no, I just want to say,
I'm not comparing the players. Sorry, mate, I'm not comparing.
But I just want to say to the 90s, when you look at the talent level in the squad, compared to that squad and this squad, this is probably worse because that squad was a 10th or 8th place squad.
Yeah.
This is a first place squad, and it's where it is now. So yeah, it's worse in that way. But I swear to God, those at least now we can cling on to the fact that if this manager leaves, the next manager comes in and he still has Isaac and he doesn't have Konchesky, Charlie Adam, these awful footballers, you know, at least we still got top players.
And all this shit,
yeah. So we're not asking a new manager to come. Like, we had a horrible squad then. It wasn't as bad as Roy made it, but for this team, contextually, it should not be anywhere near this bad.
It's the lack of trying, Brian. It's the lack of trying. They're not trying, bro. There's no structure.
That comes down to players as well, though.
Let me say something to you.
That's what I was saying, 60-40.
Listen. You got a goal down, just call it a day. Just turn up the TV. It's done. Yeah. Every game we lost, what happened? We went a goal down, the game was done. Even we got an equalizer, and I remember Gary Neville saying at the Man United game, he said, "You know what? Liverpool got an equalizer, but I still believe in Man United going to get a winner here. They're going to nick a winner here." And what happened? Harry Maguire had a man of the match performance. Harry Maguire scored the winning goal. When that happens to you, call it a day, man. Harry Maguire, come on, bro.
Slappy Maguire scoring a win against you.
Come on, man. And then he does that, and he does that celebration. You know what I mean? Like he's a don. Like, come on, Anfield. Come on.
Listen, we're really in the mud right now. You know, we're really in the gutter right now, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah, you ain't said a word, bro. Are you still slotting? I'm hearing people in the chat saying that you're saying you want to give Scott one more game, bro. Like, talk to us. Let us know what's going on.
I was just letting you guys speak, innit? I don't know if I don't know if it's just emotion, but there's something in me, like Fozzie said, with the ship. I'm still got one hand on the ship.
Oh,
you know, the ship's
Hey,
going
Rod,
down like
Bro,
this.
Footy, you can swim, bro. We can't swim. You can swim, bro. Survive, man. Survive, my brother. Survive, man. Survive, my bro. You can swim, bro. You got more of a chance surviving in that water. We ain't, man. Just jump, man. Jump, please, bro. Just jump.
Look,
Jump with us.
I agree with every single point that's been said on this panel because I've criticized the manager a lot in the past couple of days because everyone thinks I'm like some super Arne Slot fan. He can't do no wrong in my eyes. But if you watch the past couple of streams, I've criticized the manager heavily. I've given him. He's got until Christmas Day. But
it's too long, man.
Oh, Christmas Day.
It's too long.
I've got this context. No. There is massive context to it, though. So if he loses tomorrow night to PSV and West Ham,
got it there.
If he loses to PSV and West Ham, you're going to see a match reaction. Like if you watch Born and Red's match reaction with Gene, that match reaction was insane. You're going to see, if we lose the next two games, then yeah, gone. You're gone, mate. But
the next two games for you, that's a lot of games, though, bro.
Next
How many
two
games do you want him to lose? How many games do you want him to lose? Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, look, I think he is out of his depth, but there's a reason why I'm not. Look, if this was at the start of the season, I'd be like, yeah, you're gone, mate. You're gone. You're going to a job centre on Monday morning. But the fact that we're halfway through a season, I'm like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Who are we going to bring in? I'm people in Gerrard, Klopp. Like, I love Jurgen Klopp. I love Steven Gerrard. But like I've always been told, you never go back to your ex. I've never been back to one of my exes, and I will never will. Do you get what I'm saying? So I would rather wait to the end of the season.
Casanova over here.
No, but one night stand. What's going on?
You know what it is, yeah? You know, it's Michael Corleone says this is Dutch football.
Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. I just want to know how Footy Racks get it. Did your girlfriend like that show she made you watch? Did your girlfriend like the show you had
after 20 minutes and she was like, yeah, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
I was getting into it as well. Any of you guys watch Ballet? We're on season 4 right now.
No, that show is
You're
trash.
Right,
No, I'm not watching that, man.
How is it trash?
No, what you need to watch is Blue Lights. Yeah, I just want to say, Brian, stay away from the pillars, all right?
That's good, actually. Blue Lights. The Irish thing, the Irish program. That's wicked. That is wicked. Watching that. Right, let me read out some of these comments, yeah? Let me read out some of these comments. Mr. Barry Murphy says he's lost the dressing room, in my opinion. I agree with that. I do agree with that. He has lost.
So was Alonso, by the way, Rodz. You've seen that show? Yeah, you've seen that.
Yeah, apparently so.
That's crazy, man.
That's why you need to come over
crazy.
here.
He tried to change a lot of things. They were like, yeah, we're not with it.
That's what it feels like. A horrible memories. Yeah. See that, I hear that, man. Do you know what I mean?
My friends bantering me too much, man. We need to
Michael Coloni, he says, but I think Salah has it in his contract. He plays if fit. Do you agree with that, guys?
No, I don't
because
think
he'll go Mardy. He goes off in a fucking little Mardy strop if he doesn't play or doesn't start. He starts taking. People talk about Salah being respectful in that. Do you remember a couple of, I think it was Galatasaray, he didn't start. Starts taking down pictures and Liverpool out his bio and that.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Well, because you're not starting games. Yeah, because you've been shit.
Did you hear what Carragher said about him tonight?
Yeah,
Carragher said he said, I only ever hear Mo Salah talk if he wins man of the match or he wants a new contract.
Yeah, exactly.
He's already Jamie Carragher's always had it in for him though, from like the get go.
He's not lying though. He's not lying.
And Dicko says, "All right, lads. Hope you're okay, Rodz. Yeah, I'm good. And Dicko, long time. It's been a minute since you've been in my show. Do you know what I mean? Ricky said, was it? Evening Everton.
Oh, he's an Everton fan.
Yeah, but they won tonight. You know, they played well actually. To be honest, they've done a number on
Down
Man
to
United.
10 men too.
Yeah, with 10 men, innit? What
Yeah.
was that red card all about? What,
I know, that was mad. That was mad.
yeah.
Ghana Gay was fighting with Mike. Well, not even fighting with him. They were just. It wasn't even handbags. Someone said, "Oh, it was just handbags." I watched. It wasn't even handbags. They just kind of.
Two teammates fighting together, wasn't it? Or something like that.
Ghana Gay was fighting with Michael Keane, and I say fighting, but literally didn't even count as handbags, and Ghana Gay got sent off.
Yeah, that was. Remember that happened to Newcastle players. It was Dyer and
they were.
They were throwing digs at each other. They were throwing digs.
that was
a fight outside the pub.
That was an actual fight.
They had a couple of
Lee
guineas.
Boyer and Kieran Dyer. Lee Boyer.
You know what that one?
Yeah. And imagine the day, you know.
You didn't see that.
Imagine the day, a person
and Dyer.
Yeah,
I thought you know, I watched the ball like 3 years ago.
Boyer and Dyer, yes, Boyer and Dyer. They were throwing digs at each other.
Look at that footy. Look at that footy.
You're only a few years older than me, my guy.
Oliver James says, one second. Oliver James says, as a fan, we can all see the errors, etc., after knowing the outcome.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think. Yeah,
it's just in hindsight, it's 2020, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't really debate that. Fair point from Bry.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, Bry always talks facts, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'd say that's about a 60-40 as well. I think I'm with Slot on the 60-40 crew there.
I can't lie. That show that me and Brian did the other night with that music show.
Music show. I've been off YouTube for a while. What have you guys been doing?
Trying to get my trying to get my channel banned because Liverpool fans did my head in so much. They won't ban me. They just copyright it. They say, fuckers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting tough, man.
Nah, I can't.
Michael Cody only says that's a 47-year-old opinion right there about
very specific
learning from mistakes. Who said learning from mistakes? Who was that? Which one of you guys on the panel said that?
I was talking about Slot, you know, like the way he went on took the foot off the pedal last year. The way if he had his, he wouldn't do that because he knew that was kind of not the way to do it. Maybe it's just like he wouldn't do it again. He'd learn from that mistake, maybe. So
big up Geordie Dread TV, man. Big love and respect to Geordie Dread TV.
I tune in sometimes.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a good guy. So please, guys, go over and hit the like button and subscribe button on Geordie Dread TV. There's some wonderful stuff over on his channel. You know what I mean? Wonderful stuff. So please support him. I'm gonna try and get him on my channel one day. Still, Michael Corleone says 60-40 for me. Lots of these players are still on holiday. I would agree with that. Still, you know, I would agree with that.
A lot of these
players. And Night, what's that Night saying? Yeah, man. So that's Dutch football takes ages to get through. Just Dutch total football can take ages to get through. Name me one good Dutch manager.
Van Gaal.
Van Gaal was top for a while. He was good for a while back in, when he was at his peak, he was good.
Yeah.
What do you guys think has got Gus Hiddink?
Solid manager, top and is solid, but not elite.
Agreed. Mr. Barry Murphy says, agreed. Bring in Xavi or Nagelsmann.
No, I think the best time was just Xavi to come after Klopp, you know.
What do we think of Nagelsmann? What do we all think of Nagelsmann?
I think he's average.
Gamble. Big gamble.
That is a big gamble, yeah. That is a big gamble.
Gamble for me.
I think Xabi Alonso would be the ultimate best choice because someone that knows the city. He's got kids from Liverpool. Yeah. And he would actually play a system that would actually fit the likes of Florian Wirtz, who is the player that's struggling the most.
Yeah, that's facts. That's big facts, actually. Do you agree with that, Fuzzy?
Who? Sorry, Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not, man? Why not? I'm more of a, getting back Jurgen, but if you want Xabi Alonso, it's up to, if he comes to Liverpool, I'll support it. I mean, why not? Because he's got the experience of a manager, innit? He's won championships already. He's going to probably win another championship at Real Madrid if he stays to the end of the season. So if you're having that experience, like that's what we need, innit, guys? We don't need someone that's, going to learn on the job. We need someone that's a winner already, that knows the winning mentality. Yeah. And if it's Xabi Alonso, yeah, I'm all for it. And as they said, huh?
Will you take Conte?
No, Conte. No.
No?
Conte. This club wins in Europe. Conte doesn't win in Europe.
Yeah, no. We
don't play 3-4-3 either.
We don't play that.
Oh, I thought you were
that guy. No. He's
a one-off. The playing style.
I'm not saying I would take him, but keep an eye on him. I like.
But the thing is, you don't want a guy that's going to come in for a season or two and then disappear. You need someone for the longevity. That's what we need at a football club. That's going to have a winning mentality. That's going to be for the next 5 to 6 years, isn't it? We don't want someone who's going to come here for about 2 years and just disappear. I mean, that's what Conte is. That's what Mourinho is. But with Xabi Alonso, he's going to taste obviously Real Madrid, and after that, he ain't going back to that, is he? He's going to stay with Liverpool for the long term. So
I think
that could be good.
We should get
Steve
McLaren.
Yeah,
Steve McLaren.
Yeah, go for him, man. Go for him. He did well with Jamaica, didn't he?
Yeah.
He left, didn't he? He left, didn't he?
That guy did so shit at Jamaica. Our best chance of getting to World Cup. I don't know what players he brought in. Then goes, we're gonna cut out when we made the playoffs for elimination round, but I'm gonna cut out now because I know we're not gonna make it. That's what he basically did.
Nah, you're going all the way, man.
That was crazy, but to quit before the playoffs was
that's
crazy.
Playoffs, isn't it? It's still got playoffs for him.
He has no belief.
Nobody's quit.
Yeah. No, he's quit. He resigned on the day.
He quit.
No, but I'm saying you guys got your playoff, isn't it? You're in the playoff now.
Yeah, and then he quit. It was crazy. He's like, I can't win this.
Which is winnable. And I heard that we might play Congo or something. If we play Congo, we're fucked. So
you needed to beat Trinidad, man.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm blaming JP. It's your fault, fam.
Hey, no. Don't blame me.
Should have like it was W, mate.
Yeah, they come and do the business, though. Yeah.
Oliver James says Arnie does seem to be stuck in the mode of playing as the nice guy.
Well, we had that before, innit?
I don't think he's a nice guy, I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
He's got no backbone.
If he's not a nice guy, why is he still starting the same players every time?
Oh, he's
ruthless managers. They get rid of players.
But then again, Klopp didn't really drop down like that either, though.
No, it did, bro. He got rid of
Curtis said React is the only one on this panel who's got in.
Because you watch me on a day-to-day basis.
Wait, Brian, you slot. Oh no.
Oh,
Brian,
he's got to make a brew. He's got to make a brew.
He's gonna make a brew. Okay.
I suppose I would have to be yes. If it was only in or out, I would have to be out.
Yeah.
What's the reason to be in? He's showing us nothing to be in. So you gotta be.
Well, it's just personal choice, personal way of looking at it. I don't. It's more for me. It's more. I do not want this club to end up in a position where it has to sack its manager in November.
I agree.
I want it to work out for the club.
Yeah.
And I also don't think that. I think it would, at best, stand still if we brought in somebody new. I think he should probably move on. I think he's already lost his job. But I don't think they're going to sack him immediately. I think they've made the decision that he's probably not the right man to take the club forward.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean he's going to go tomorrow.
I think they were discussing a contract, weren't they, Brian? And now they're
well, look, he's not going to get sacked before the PSV game. Is he going to get sacked before the West Ham game? He's got at least 3 or 4 more games left in him.
Yeah.
And I think it's a catch-22. It's like even if he was to win the next couple of games, it would be said, yeah, but dude, that was just Leeds and West Ham and PSV. The damage was done in other games. So I think it's more of but I just don't. These guys don't panic. They're not on. It's not that they're panicking, but they're not on a hair trigger. They can be like, don't worry, believe us, this guy is gone. We get it. Fans want him sacked yesterday, but we're not going to sack him yesterday.
Yeah,
We're going to wait because what are we going to do? Bring in fucking give Van Bronckhorst the job for a month?
Hell
He
no.
wants to leave.
You're not going to do that.
Yeah.
He wants to leave.
No,
Well, there's talk about him getting an Indonesia job, isn't it? Indonesia offering him a job now. There's talk about Ajax going after Michael Edwards. Everyone wants everyone.
Everyone's out. Yeah, I heard news that on Twitter Spaces, Indian Nicardo, for some reason he gets in everything. They're saying that they want to try to give slot until like the January.
That makes sense to me. But that makes you sack if you're going to bring in you sack a manager before a transfer window.
Yeah.
You don't sack a manager like on the 29th of January and getting a guy, oh shit, is there anyone you want to bring in? No, look, you do it right at the beginning of a transfer window or you don't do it at all. Or else you back that guy in that transfer window.
Yeah.
The only problem that you have is if you give it to January, it could go catastrophically.
Oh, it could get worse. Yeah, it could get really worse. Yeah.
It could get really worse. That's why when they brought what's his name in when they brought Klopp in December, I kind of welcomed that because he kind of started to kind of like try to steady the ship with the players that he had. Because remember at the day in the January transfer window, all he brought in was Stephen Corker. That's all he brought in, Stephen Corker. That's all he brought in.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true. Yeah. Because he literally thought to himself, because I'm gonna be fun. I've got a good team here. Do you know what I mean? Let me see if I can cook with his team. And he did obviously do something with the team that team before he brought in sort of like the rest of the people. Trudon says this team and manager is cheeks, it's not that. That's not nice, That's his cheeks, What's it got here? Alonso in, that's coming from Freedom Journey 88. Yeah, 88. Trudon said, "What does 2 games change?"
Nothing.
It does change because
I put nothing.
Like, if we lose tomorrow, because it's past midnight now, I don't think we get top 8 if we lose tomorrow. And if we lose to West Ham,
we're finished.
I think the season's completely done if we lose to West Ham because this manager's going to throw away the He'll throw away the
never lose to West Ham. Please, no, we can't. Footy. Come on, man, we can't. There's things that don't happen.
We lost 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, we lost to Man U, Irishman. Nothing surprising me, no.
Look,
nothing.
How many fever dreams? How many fever dreams can one person have in a month? How many is that like?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, I know West Ham. If we lose, to literally the one team, that we never lose against,
always beaten,
You know what? The real horror movie's coming up. We've got Wolves, and they've not won a game yet this season.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Leeds have been horrible.
Wolves. That you see that cliff? Yeah, I'm getting someone to push me off it if we lose to Wolves.
No, Leeds and Wolves. We've got Leeds and Wolves up soon, and West Ham. And there's a world where all 3 of those clubs get relegated. I think Wolves and Leeds are getting relegated. They are proper relegation clubs, Leeds and Wolves.
They are as well. It's peak.
They're going down. I think both of those teams are going down. So if we were to get by 2 of the teams that end up getting relegated, and West Ham is another team that could get relegated, they're talking about sacking Nuno now. That's a shambles.
He should know.
Michael Corleone says it's not easy to get a new manager halfway through. Nobody good will leave their job. I agree with that.
I'll tell you what, if you give it Gerrard though, he's taking it.
Of course you can though.
Of course he'll take it.
If you give it Gerrard, see what it's like. Just give it to him this season, see what he like. See what it's like. We'll get like a little new manager bounce.
Bun the money you're spending on Semenyo. Go and say to PSG, 25 million, take it or leave it.
For who?
For Luis Enrique.
Luis for the manager, yeah.
Oh, he won't
put the money on Semenyo because the fact you got fans on Twitter acting like Semenyo's prime Messi. You got fans acting on Twitter like Gahey's prime Maldini. They ain't fixing nothing. Yeah, they might fix a couple of things in the attack. They might fix, put Gahey in. You might not actually pull out for a corner like a Bozo Canate.
We need a Semenyo still. I can't lie to you.
I think Semenyo's average, you know.
No, we need a direct player. We need a direct winger.
What do you think of Adam Wharton?
Adam Wharton's a guy, you know.
I knew you could say
He's the player we need. Like,
I knew you could say that.
What are we gonna do? Spend another 200 million in January? Flipping hell, bro. Get Wharton.
No, we'll get Wharton next
summer
summer.
signing. Wharton
next summer. Wharton next summer.
Oh my gosh, we're talking about signings. Goodness me.
Well, that's what we could
I
talk
was
about.
just saying that they're Wharton's a summer signing. Don't you think, Fuzzy?
You guys, man.
Yeah,
you
but
guys
Gay
are
can come in and January. Gay's
I'm
one of
getting my
the
Adam
few
Wharton
people.
shirt ready.
I think he will come in January. All the news coming out is that he will come in January.
But he's one of the few, like you're saying, and that can actually come and do something, right?
Yeah, but I literally think Semenyo will do something. I'm telling you. I'm being serious. This guy is a threat. I'm telling you, man. I think you guys are sleeping on Semenyo, man. Not many people thought Mane would do anything coming to Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? So
but N90, if I'm honest, if we go back to the manager chat, let's say Arne Slot loses the next 2 games, right?
Yeah.
God forbid, like Brian said, we lose to West Ham. Manager sacked. We bring in whoever. How do we know? Let's say if we bring in an interim, how do we know if the long-term manager is going to want to use a Semenyo? Because if we bring in a Nagelsmann or Alonso who plays a back 3-4-3-3, who don't really type to use wingers, Semenyo's a winger.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think Liverpool will get managers that play 3 at the back.
I personally would rather have a manager that plays 3 at the back.
I don't think they will, though. I don't think that's Liverpool's ethos of playing football.
We don't play 3 at the back.
That'd be a very big risk. And just to before you say anything else, I feel like the wingers we have, if we look at their stats, I don't know if we can get it up.
They're crap.
Their stats of our wingers at the team, how many take-ons do they actually do and how many take-ons do they actually complete? You know what I mean? If you go to other players in the Premier League, I'm guessing Liverpool have probably one of the lowest in take-ons and, take-ons completed by the wingers. I know that for a fact because when we all watch Liverpool play and it's stinky football.
Our wingers aren't wingers, N90. Our wingers aren't wingers.
Nico Williams locked up Mohamed Salah. Locked him up. Nico Williams.
No, I thought Salah was quite good for that 20 minutes.
No, bro. He got locked up. Every single time, because Salah's lost a bit of his pace, he's struggling to beat a player down the line all the time now. Like, the only time he'll get in behind, if he stays on one of the last man and in between of the defenders, and he can run in behind it if he uses his footballing brain and they play a ball up at the top. That's why Trent was so crucial to our playing style last season. So we I hate to say it, we miss Trent. I'm gonna say it, we do.
Oh, fuck
I don't know. But guys, I hear in this saying truly back, Brian.
We'll never play 3 at the back. I'll tell you why.
I just want let me just land here a little bit fuzzy. In terms of the profiles that we have, right? Kirkes, Frimpong are energetic wing backs. So you play 5 in the back with the wing backs, Kirkes and Frimpong. Let's say we have, I just going off now, Gahey, Van Dijk, Konate. You have Gravenberch, Szoboszlai in the pivot, Wirtz in the 10, and Etetiki and Isaac on top. A 5-3-2. Right? I mean that's not far-fetched to say something like that could work. Especially like if Xabi Alonso is the manager of I think I saw Xabi Alonso play that system with Frimpong and Wirtz, and he was successful. He went unbeaten
it's good. It's good in different leagues. I mean, especially German league with the wider pitches, bigger pitches, they could use that.
No, but what I said, he went unbeaten up until the last game in the Europa game final. So I mean, it's not a.
It's a boring. Let me tell you something. There's only one team that won the Premier League with that formation. That's Conte at Chelsea. That's the only team that does it. Next season, he got found out and he got sacked. But the thing is, with the 3 at the back, we invented the 3 at the back in the Premier League because we used to play with Roy Evans, Neil Ruddock, John Scales, Phil Babb, Stick Inge, Bjornby, McAteer, McManaman in the 3 role. Remember Robbie Fowler, Stan Collymore. We have invented this formation, but it never got you success. Only Coca-Cola cups and shit like that. You know what I mean? Right. It wasn't going to go any further. It's it's a good formation if you need to like get back in a game. You know what I mean? You could make some changes or something like that. But N90 and whoever else was, I think it was Brian that said it would never happen at Liverpool. They're right, because from the under 9s all the way to the senior team, we play the same. If you know what I mean. So that means you have to transform the whole team into something like that, and that would take a long time for them to get used to that formation. And that's not a position we're in at the moment, because the players that we got, they some of them are in the prime of their powers, some of them, you know, the end of their powers. So we can't really transform into a team like that, because it ain't gonna work 100%. That's if you want to win championships, that is. But if you want to be like top 4, you know, top 6, that's a good formation for you. But if you want to win championships, no top manager plays that. If that formation was so good, give me a top manager that actually plays that. Name one night apart from Conte.
Everyone will be doing it. Yeah, everyone will be doing it, man.
There you go.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap up here. Leave it right there.
Why, man?
To the next song. What are you doing? What are you eating?
Was he getting snacks and things
What are you eating? What are you eating?
Having dinner on the stream. What's going on?
Ready, boy,
what are you eating, bro? What are you eating, fun?
Team munchies, everything, man. I'm ready, man. Come on, man.
All right. Another 20 minutes. Then. Another 20 minutes.
Do you want to know a good manager?
We're depressed here, man. Come on, guys, man.
Do you know a manager that I do rate that I don't think he's ready to even come to Liverpool, but up and coming? Cesc Fabregas at Como.
Yeah.
Doing a fantastic job.
I've heard he's
doing a fantastic job in Serie A. Yes, they have got a bit of spending power, but give that man 2-3 years, he's replacing Flick at Barca.
Do you know what it is? He done well at thing as well, Monaco as well, you know?
Yeah.
He done well there as well, yeah.
I like the look of his his style of football, and he plays the same formation as Slot, 4-2-3-1. So although I don't really call 4-2-3-1.
Go away, Brian. Just go away, Brian, man. Go away, man. What do you mean they're not bigger? What are you talking about, man?
But you know one thing, I just think like Nancy was bringing up about Semenyo, I'm sorry, I just don't rate him. I really don't.
Have you seen him bully us? Have you seen him bully big teams?
But can I land?
Man is a bad man. What are you talking about?
Sorry, go on. Let me land. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
For the price, I think it's good value.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fantastic value for what he brings. But I need a winger that's going to be able to score goals.
Oh my God!
No, can I land? The plane is still going down.
You tried to land twice.
It's still going into Heathrow.
This, bro. It's a safe land now.
No, it's still going into Heathrow. It's still going into Heathrow. You know, it's not going to, swirl.
Some of the takes Footy does. Some of the takes.
Right. Are you before I land? Are you taking Semenyo for 100 million?
But he's not 100 million though.
I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I don't rate Semenyo as over.
He said Semenyo don't get enough goals.
What did he say?
He hasn't scored.
Did he say that Semenyo can't get goals?
He said Semenyo don't score enough goals.
Where's he gone?
Time out.
Oh, timeout. Oh, damn.
No,
that's blasphemy.
No.
That's blasphemy, man.
What Semenyo will bring will be technique, dribbling into the box, pace and power. Yes, I hear it. But that's not what we need. We don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. We need a 6. More than Semenyo, more than any other player.
Nobody said we're not going to get a 6.
No one's not saying that though.
We still want a 6, yeah.
Sorry, I meant to come across as like we need. Like he should be.
Brian said he's only 11 years old. Give him a break. That's bad, man.
That's bad, man. Okay,
all right then. You name me something outside of Semenyo that's not everybody has mentioned about him when it comes to pace.
Can I ask you a question, bro? Yeah. Why are you not rating Semenyo? What has he got that you want?
Me personally, I would rather have a younger winger than Semenyo. I prefer someone like a Malik Fofana.
He's 24 or something. That's
Anthony. He's 26. He's 20. I think he's turned.
Not bad. You can get best players out of him. That's not bad.
I'm pretty sure he's 27 next year.
Let me check. Semenyo.
Hang on.
I would. Me personally, I'd rather have, because I know his birthday's in December.
Listen. Let me say something to you.
He's 25, bro.
No, he's 20. He's 26 in December in 90.
It don't matter. But
but still 25. Still no.
He's still 25.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
So this is what I'm confused about. Yeah. You don't like him because he's 26. You're saying and all that stuff. But the thing is, we've tried this youth project, bro. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
We need ready-made players that can play right now. You know what I mean? So he's ready. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Don't ever think like Footy and everybody else here. There's going to be another Salah at Liverpool Football Club. There ain't.
Yeah.
That's a freak. That's a guy who scores 20 goals a season, like a striker's rate. That's never happened ever in the Premier League. So don't ever think that the next player has to be the same as him. The next player has to be like getting 12, 13 goals a season and plus creating chances for the strikers. That's what we need the next step. Because, you know, if we keep hoping everyone to be like Salah, we're going to be here for the next 25 years looking for the next Salah. So get that out of your mind. If you're looking for light replacement, Semenyo will be a better player for Liverpool.
He's
Because
got 6 goals.
not only does he attack, he creates chances. He's both footed. You can play all across the obviously the front line, and not only that, he defends for the team as well at the same time. So he will get back and help the team out as well. And that's what you need in your football club. Not a guy that's always scoring 20 goals and doesn't get back. Nah, we don't need that no more. We've passed that stage of Liverpool. The next steps is a team that's going to be helping out each other on the pitch and fighting for the football club. That's what we need.
Look, I'm not saying he's not a bad player. I'm not saying he's not a bad player. He's just not my choice of player that I would prefer to have. Because for me, I have 3-4 other positions that are more of a priority than Antoine Semenyo. Look, if he comes to the club, I'll back him, I'll support him. Hopefully he does well. But I just have other left wingers that I prefer. And there's other positions.
I've heard this before. Similar thing to
Mane.
Nobody wanted Mane.
I think a winger's priority. I think it is because we're lost.
Over a centre back and a DM in 90.
No, but the talks are right now. We know factual we're going to get centre back in January. We kind of know that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think we'll all agree that the
DM might not come until next season. Yeah, we're not guaranteed to get a DM in January, but we know now from what we're doing, we need attacking threats, and our wingers at the moment are not really doing their job. If we look at Semenyo right now, 11 games in the Premier League, 9 GA. Bro, come on, man. 6 goals, 3 assists.
You know what is 90, yeah? Think about it this way in football, guys, yeah.
How do you know he's going to do that?
One second. Think about in football.
Well, no, because we're using the same comparison.
If you get someone like Semenyo or someone, just a winger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best thing that can happen with the winger is at the moment, Salah cannot play on the left. We will never put him there, right?
Yeah.
Everyone agrees, right?
Yeah.
Salah cannot play on the left, yeah. But the next step of the winger, we need a winger that can play on the left and the right. I'll tell you why. Because when the games get difficult and we can't get past those teams, you'll have a winger there that can switch wings and play with a proper foot and put dangerous crosses in the box on a continuous basis, right? And with the fullbacks as well. So you've got double trouble on a consistent basis. That's what you need. This is what we don't have because we're too predictable, for teams to defend against us. Salah's always going to be on the right. Gakpo's always going to be on the left. They're never going to switch over. There you go. They're both going to cut in, and it's the same shit every week. So that's what we need to move towards, man. You know what I mean? Create more chances for the strikers. Strikers are coming back. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but I think number 9s are coming back now. A lot of teams are getting number 9s.
Yeah.
So
Walter made for Newcastle. Class, Everyone,
look how much chances he get in footy on Walter Mada in Newcastle. And he has traditional wingers. He got 4 chances yesterday, 4 clear-cut chances yesterday from Harvey Barnes and Murphy, right? Because he have traditional wingers who could use their strong foot to cross the balls, right? That's what we need right now. Semenyo could bring that. Just go down the line, cross it for Isaac and goal. This cutting back, this Salah type winger we have. You have to transition. Remember, we under Brendan Rodgers it was SAS. So it was Suarez and Sturridge. We don't have that anymore. Then we got the Mane, Bobby, and Salah. Then we had the Salah era with Slot. Now we have to move on to the Isaac era now. So you have Isaac and Wirtz. So the era we going into now for T is Isaac and Wirtz. So we need natural wingers to just play through Wirtz so that Wirtz can get the passes to those natural wingers to cross it for Isaac and score. That's where we going now.
I hear everything.
My 9s are back.
I hear all the points. I hear all the points. But for me, I would just rather have a different type of winger. Because I feel like everyone on this panel but in pre-season was all gassing up Rio and Gamoa, saying he's ready to go into this team. He's ready to go in this team.
So.
And I was the only one that was saying he's not ready. And you've seen that in a couple of games. He's not ready. He's a 17-year-old lad who still needs to grow as a player. You know? So for me personally, look, if we sign Semenyo, I'll take it. It's better than what we got because we got Casper the Friendly Ghost off the left and we got a 17-year-old kid. So I will take
he's definitely friendly with that 50-50 he did, me. I mean, come on, man. That's embarrassing.
That's what a friendly goes to there.
Do you get what I mean?
That's because I World Cup here too, huh? So,
but no, I agree. This team should be built around. This team should be built around Florian Wirtz. He's gonna be here for the next 10 years.
Number 9s are back. There you go.
Do you know what it is? So when I watched the Newcastle Man City game, the front three for Newcastle, the way they were moving, I was thinking, why can't Liverpool just do this, man?
Egos, bro. Egos. That's what we got. We've got egos now.
They all play for each other. You see what's made occupying space. You see the wingers crossing the ball. They look for their striker. That their main thing is, you know what?
Mane, Salah,
Firmino, we're gonna work for each other. With Salah, I feel like he tries to do his own thing. With Gakpo, I feel like they're both trying to do their own thing. They all want to be the star. You're not.
You know what is in 90? I think we've moved past that stage. You know, with Salah. I honestly think that now.
Yeah.
I think we've moved past that stage, you know, having a player like that in our team. But the thing is, it's a sentimentality of our fan base that still keeps players like this around, unfortunately. He should, as soon as he won the league, he should have said, sayonara, thank you for the memories. It's time, you know, to go and, you know, play my career. But, you know, sometimes sentimentality is what kills football clubs. And this is what we're living on our football club at the moment. As soon as we realize, you know, we've got to move on, we're going to have to restart again. And it's going to take us another 5 to 6 years. We should have done this a while ago. I've been saying for the last 2 years, why aren't we getting Van Dijk's replacement? Why aren't we getting Salah's replacement? Why they're still here? They could learn under them and then smoothly transition. Imagine they were here now. When Salah and Van Dijk is playing bad, they're going to play right now, wouldn't they? Rest Salah and Van Dijk and play the players that's going to replace them. And then a smooth transition after that. But no, we've taken this opportunity, which, you know, keep them in the team. Like, how is Van Dijk 34 years old and he's playing every game, guys? How?
True.
How? Make sense,
because let's be honest, before the season, he was the best in the back in the world.
Great.
He was the best in the back in the world before this season. So I understand why you know, plays him, because he was the best in the back in the world before this season. The only percent about that.
Yeah, but you still got to move on, brother. You know what I mean? You still got to move on. You don't keep the same players.
Oh no, I agree. You should have brought in.
You want to be here. He's a 38, 39 now. I don't want to wait that long, mate. I want the new youngsters coming through, because, you know, refreshing squad keeps the success going, bro, my brother. You know how Liverpool in the 70s to 80s were the greatest team in the world. Forget about just England, because they always smoothly transitioned to other players. They never stuck with the same players. Kevin Keegan left. Kenny Dalglish came in. You know, Ron Yates left. Alan Hansen came in. You know what I mean? Stevie Howey, all these guys, Ray Kennedy, they left. John Barnes and John Orange and all these guys that came in. You know, that's what you do. This is how you maintain success. But when you keep the same players continuously, the success disappears, because their legs go. They're not going to do what they used to do anymore. The team gets old, and then you become stale, and then it's going to take you years to get back to where you was. You got to keep going like this, man. I swear, this is what you got to do to maintain success. But nobody wants that. We just want to be sentimental FC. Oh, you know, we can't get rid of him. He did this for us last year. He did this for us the year before that. Come on, man. Let's be serious here. If you want success, you got to continue it on a consistent basis. Move on players, next players. Move on players, next players.
When Elise was at Palace, I was screaming, Liverpool need to get Elise, you know, as a backup.
Hey, no, give me 1 second. Let me read this.
Go on.
Name chat aloud.
Unks, if we're keeping you, Unks, you could
No, I'm gonna read this chat out, and then I'm gonna carry on. I'm enjoying you talking. You lot talking. I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? Kick back and relax and listen to you lot chatting. It's all good. What are you guys' thoughts on Alonso? Just out of curiosity, is it sake? Yeah, curiosity's sake, and Madrid. Is it Madrid camp rumors are? I mean, that his tactics are possibly more secure than their existing relationship with Frimpong and Wirtz. Carry on. Carry on, man.
If we are going to bring in Alonso,
yeah,
then how does Semenyo fit in this team? Because he likes to play with 2 10s and a striker up top.
Does he play? Does he not play with winger?
No, because Vinny Jr. and Rodrigo will tuck him behind Mbappe because they haven't got any other natural 10s. Like Brahim Diaz is like not good enough. Hence why they've played Arda Güler more this season, who's a natural 10.
But we don't have how many. We'd have to buy 10s though. We haven't got much 10s like that.
Shouldn't have sold hard.
No, you could play. You could play Fink, couldn't you? You could play Sabozlai and it works, isn't it?
And supposed are 10s. They are 10s.
Yeah, you could play them. You could play them two as a 2 10s, and then
when's the last time Sabozlai's played in the 10 though?
A couple of weeks ago. He played in the 10
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
who?
He played in 10.
Who Verts?
No. Sobo.
Yeah, he's been playing 10 for the last few games. Well, then again, not the recent one. He played as a right back.
Right back, fam. Right back, and then 10.
I like the double pivot. I think he's really made bold for that.
But to be honest with you, I still think we need. I know someone's got pace and stuff like that, but I feel like the team. I still want Semenyo in the team, and I hear what Alonso shot, but
he can rotate. He can rotate, though, couldn't he? Because I'm sure Semenyo could play a 10.
But I feel like missing out on Semenyo will be a massive thing that we will fuck up on if we don't actually get him. I'm being serious. I think he's that deep.
Yeah.
Would you sign Gahey or Semenyo if you had to pick? It looks like they're going to be the 2 players in January.
No, but that's not real. That's not a realistic thing. We're gonna get. There's things we're gonna get both of them. So Gahey's definitely a Liverpool target. So we know he's on Liverpool's radar. So is Semenyo as well. So we need both of them. In my opinion, we need both of them.
I need my team to be alive, man. We're dead, man, at the moment. So we need something. Yeah. I don't think the signings is the way going forward. Like, let's get something right now. We need to get things right right now, man.
Yeah,
I'm not concentrating on signings, man. Look at the signings that we did in the summer, guys, and we still haven't even moved. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta start moving, man. Look at the players.
We actually have, and I'm hoping when Salah goes to the African Cup in January, we will start to see it. But we actually have one player who is capable of bringing out the best in Isaac, and that's Frimpong, because he's the only winger who could beat his man quickly and make a quick cross like Jacob Murphy, right? So if Frimpong comes into the side and gives us a good run of games, his play style is good for a type of striker like Isaac. Kirkes as well, if we utilize him to overlap, he can bring in some good crosses. If you watch Hungary play, even though they didn't qualify for the World Cup, if you watch him play for Hungary, when he was overlapping, he was sending some good crosses for his strikers, and it's just they weren't clinical enough to finish the chances. So we actually have players on the team who could send in crosses for Isaac, but for some reason, this manager refuses to play through the striker. That's why he's only getting 14 or 10 or 4 touches in the game, because we don't play. Just watch Voldemort. I'll just say it. I think it's Michael saying it in the chat, right? We don't play with wingers who could facilitate Isaac. And if you look at Voldemort in Newcastle playing against City, right? Got 4 chances, four big chances. It's just he wasn't clinical enough. He could have easily a brace in that game. So we need to start to feed our striker Isaac, and our future is Verts and Isaac. And we have to get over this Salah, give the ball to Salah and things. So come on, man. Let's we should have gone for
It's getting old, man. It's getting old, man. It's too much.
Right, but no, I just feed Isaac. Feed him.
I don't think Frimpong's a great winger, though, in my opinion.
No, like I was saying, like wing back, you know.
Oh yeah.
So like you overlap and run and beat your man and cross for
the best way you could get out of Kirkes at this moment of time and Frimpong is get a proper DM. You know what I mean? A proper DM that can go revert back to a back three sometimes. You know what I mean? When them two go forward, one of them goes forward, whatever it is, he goes back into that shell, and it makes it difficult for opponents to go through the gaps and all that stuff. That's what you need, man. But I don't think they should be playing right now. I honestly think like Gomez should be a right back, Robertson should be the left back, and then slowly integrate them into the team, as we did with Robertson when he first came, as we did with Fabinho when he first came. You know what I mean? And just move forward like that. I mean, why is it so hard to do things like that? But unfortunately, this head coach is going to play Soboslai again as a right back, and he's going to do the maniac stuff again. He's never going to learn, guys. Like, we could sit here till next season, he's still going to do the same thing. He wants to prove us wrong. That's how it is, man. Some people are just stubborn like that, unfortunately, guys.
The thing is, I think it's too far gone for people like Kirkes. I think his confidence is that much on the floor. It's in the ground.
He's on the floor a lot, though. He dives on the floor all the time. He goes to the ground all the time, Kirkes, you know. I don't know. Flies in for tackles all the time.
You know what surprised me with Kirkes? I thought he was faster than that, you know.
He's not fast, bro. He's not fast, bro. He's not fast.
I was surprised, I was surprised at how
the way Medawaki and all these guys took him to the cleaners.
He looks like he's put on weight though since he's been at Bournemouth. At Bournemouth, he looks like he's put on a lot more weight.
At Bournemouth, he was slimmer. You're right. At Bournemouth, it was a bit slimmer. When I saw him running,
faster than that.
It was like he was stuck in the mud when he was running.
Yeah, bro. Like he.
So and his head, need to bring back the mullet, man, because he was actually sick with the mullet. Now he's gone skinhead. He's like.
What, you say he's playing badly because of the haircut? Oh man, I love that, man.
No, it's a joke, man. It's a joke, isn't it?
I think Robert faster than Kirkes, you know.
But no, I think that's a good point what Fozzie made about the DM. Because if we bring in a DM, we're missing a Henderson type player in there as well who can sweep from left to right. So when the fullbacks do go, we have that natural cover. Because you saw it the other day when Szoboszlai went forward, he had no cover. It was a pathetic counter attack from Igor Jesus. Any other quicker, faster striker left winger beats all our players there, and they're in 1-on-1.
Yeah.
So we need that natural DM that's going to sweep from left to right, like Fabinho did. But the thing is,
like an authority type. You know, what I mean, someone that puts the fear in the opponents as well. No, but listen, guys, do you even look at Liverpool? Do you watch Liverpool? We're not a team that puts the fear of God into the opponents. We're just a nice team, nice off the pitch. We're shaking hands, people in the tunnel. We're coming on the pitch. We're nice on the pitch. And when the game finishes, we're cuddling players on the pitch. You know what I mean? We're swapping shirts. Then we go back. Well, this is what we do. We're just nice.
That's football, though.
I miss Fabinho, man. Get a yellow card 10 minutes into the game. I miss
Get some challenges going in the pitch, bro. You know what I mean?
Leave one on, man.
Need to do that.
Leave one on, man.
That's why Robertson.
Put your authority in the game, man. Put your authority in the game. Once you put that challenge in, listen, look at the Man City game. Do you think if Milner was there, he would let Doku run around like that? He'll put him in Rosette. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying to Uncle on his show. That's why I like Andy Robertson, proper leader, and he's got that tenacity, that absolute bite in him. But on like you're saying, Folly, about the DM, I don't think this manager wants a DM. Because look,
I don't know what he wants. I don't know what he wants.
Not a six. Zubimendi. He wanted Zubimendi.
I think you know what it is. Go on.
Let me tell you, right, what this manager wants. I'm just going to tell you.
Nobody knows, man.
It's going to be a random clip.
This manager wants, right?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Please. Fuck right off.
That's what he wants.
Is the truth? Is the damn truth? Man.
You got to look for no context at the end clips.
No idea, man.
Big up Eddie.
No idea, man.
Gay, but no idea, mate. That's what they used to say.
You know, I want to ask you guys at the day, I want to ask you guys as I got you here. What do you guys think of the Chris Eubank and Conor Benn fight?
I think
Conor Benn fan, man.
It was an easy fight for Conor Benn, but the weird thing they do in boxing, because I watch boxing a lot, because I fought a yard fight the other day as well, and I got checked on. But this stuff where they do this weight thing, where they weight drain players with water, that you can't rehydrate to a certain amount, and he's not meant to be fighting at that weight, is crazy. Because when you look at it, you watch the fight, Eubank looked so tired from like round 3. He couldn't even. There's no snapping his punches. So I understand what Hubert Tino was saying about it, but ultimately Chris went in there. Good payday for him as well. So they all got millions of pounds. But for me, it wasn't really a fight where I could look at Conor Benn and be like, oh, he did something amazing, because the clause that they had in it. So I'm happy that Conor Benn's going to go back to 147, I think, and fight some of the guys like the Devin Hayes, Ryan Garcia's. That's what I really want to see from him against those kind of guys. So that'll be good. I want to see a nice British fighter give them guys a good fight, man. So
yeah.
Man,
Hey, was it footy? What did you think? You went there live, didn't you? You watched it live, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to both of them, man. Unbelievable, man. I'm a big Conor Benn fan.
Yeah.
On the rehydration clause thing that's Chris Eubank Jr.'s fault because he used to be a 160 fighter. And obviously now he can't physically make it due to age and wear and tear on the body through all the wars he's been through. But that's ultimately up to him. And the last time it was on his fault because he left the weight to the actual weighing day. Hence why he missed weight and he had to pay Conor Benn £500,000. But I'm in agreement. Conor Benn needs to go back down to 147 because I think he beats all the world champions there. Maybe not Lewis Crooker. If he goes to 154, I think he gets fairly beat in my opinion. But yeah, I would love to see him up against Devin Haney, man. I think he pieces him up because I think Devin Haney's bang average.
No, chill out. He's not.
In 19, what's good about Devin Haney?
Man said bang average,
He runs like a scared cat in every single fight. When's he ever in exciting fights?
Did you watch his last fight, by the way?
Yes, I watched him against Brian Norman Jr.
And it was a good fight, no?
No.
Broke his nose in the second round. What's going on? The guy was on the floor.
And what did he do from round 4 onwards? Ran around the ring.
You need to realize sometimes boxing, is about tactics.
Yeah, but at 90, he's in every single fight he does.
Bro.
He's not entertaining.
Did he not beat Lomachenko?
Do you think Devin Haney's entertaining?
No, this is good,
He's not entertaining. Why do you think
he said he broke his arm? What's going on?
Bro, even Turki Al-Sheikh said it himself. Devin Haney's fighting style, he doesn't like it. It's slow.
Who cares about that, man? Man's a hater, fam.
Who cares if you're winning?
Who cares? He's winning, bro. This is what I mean. A lot of people didn't appreciate Mayweather until he retired. Oh, he fights like this. People were doing it because they were hating.
Who hated on Floyd Mayweather? He was a defensive masterclass.
Yeah, but people were hating on him, man. Everyone wanted Mayweather to lose.
Yeah, he's rubbish, man. Sorry.
Everyone hated him.
I didn't like him.
Each to their own. I guess he won. He like fighting. I don't mind. I don't think Conor Ben's just gonna go in there and spark out Haney. I think he's gonna go in there. And remember, he's got Shakur Stevenson as well in there as well. So these are big tests for Conor Ben, and we haven't seen him at that world level yet. Like Chris Eubank Sr. is not. I mean, Chris Eubank is not a world level fighter. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the fact that he jumped up 2 weight divisions.
No, I don't care about that, fam. He's going to go in with people.
Jumped up 2 weight divisions.
No, bro.
Beat him in his
Chris
own weight
Eubank
class.
Senior is not a world level fighter. Yeah, and when you have an advantage of being weight trained, there's advantages of being it. Yes, it's Chris Eubank Senior's fault. He fought a punching bag, bro.
No, you know what it is.
You're a Conor Ben hater.
N90, right? I don't like
how do you not watch Conor Ben and fight?
I don't like you disrespecting my dog. Who?
I'm not. I like Conor Ben. Yeah, if he fights him, I want him to win. I want him to win.
Hold on, 1 second. Remember the day, Conor Ben comes from good pedigree, like his father.
Yeah, big on that.
I had the privilege of watching practically all of Nigel Ben's fights in the late 80s into the 90s and stuff. And listen, Nigel Ben and Chris Eubank, trust me, at the day, they brought back people to watch British boxing. They brought that back.
No, that's
because before they was fighting, nobody's really watching British boxing. Because all we really had that day was like Frank Bruno. You know what I mean?
British rivalry.
Lewis was there at the
time.
No,
but Frank Bruno and day was good. But Lennox Lewis came later, and you can't really even call him at the day British boxing because
he fought for Canada Olympics and then America.
No, but he's born in East London, yeah, right.
And he left for Canada, didn't he? Yeah.
Then he went to Canada, and he represented Canada. He didn't represent England. With all his amateur career, he represented Canada. He only came back to England, right, when he saw opportunity of him becoming the British world champion and right, that side of the century. You know what I mean? He took the opportunity because even when he was talking and he talked like a Canadian. It was like, you're supposed to be British, bro.
He still does now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So, you know what I mean?
Didn't
You
go
couldn't
for me,
really
fam.
at the day to sort of like, what's that, affiliate to that. Do you know what I mean? But when you had these guys at the day like Chris Eubank and like Nigel Benn,
Nigel
one was
Benn,
from Ilford, one was from Brighton, and they right. They were British black boxers, bro. They brought that style back. They brought it back. I'm telling you, when Nigel Benn fought Chris Watson, yeah, right. You want to see the amount of stars that's in the crowd. That was in the crowd. All Wixie and EastEnders and all them man there.
That's like today though. There's always stars at boxing.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that they brought that back. That wasn't really happening before.
Yeah, because it was all about the USA, innit? The USA.
Yeah,
had
it was just like US.
Even though
USA
boxing is
stuff,
British,
that
yeah,
wasn't really
yeah.
happening. But they brought that stuff. They brought people back to watch British boxing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know, the Dark Destroyer and everything. Especially when Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn had that return.
Yeah,
bro, 1993 they had a return. They had what they did in there. They had an audience with Nigel Benn and Chris Eubanks, yeah, and Jonathan Ross was hosting it. This was before the fight, you know. Obviously it was televised before, but they showed that before the fight, and then when the fight happened, bro, that was fireworks. Everybody stayed in. Everybody stayed in to watch that fight. Nobody went out until after that fight finished.
It's the greatest.
Then they went out.
No, it is. It's one of the greatest rivalries in boxing. I'm just saying, Conor Benn is one of the greatest rivalries in boxing for a period. But
yeah,
I'm
of course,
saying,
it'll never be a rivalry like that. It'll never be a rivalry like that.
You see that photo on the face-offs where the dads were face-off as well with the kid, the two sons? That's legendary. You'll never ever see that again. I'll never. If I live to around 60, 70, I will never see that.
Yeah, how many people have their fighters fight and they get to a decent level though? Yeah, that would happen again.
The hate is real, guys. The hate is real, man. I went to school with Nigel Benn's twins nephews. Actually, I used to go to Little Ilford school. So Uncle Rodz is right. They were from Ilford and that. And those days, boxing was everything. In obviously in the early 90s and all that stuff. When they used to show it on ITV, they used to show it on ITV. We used to see Prince Nassim and all that stuff. Arabs were always involved. You know, Arabs is not a new thing. I think it was NBC or something.
Seats as well. He bought a lot of bombs and seats as well. So
100%, bro. Boxing.
I can still remember the nights and days. Every Saturday night there was a boxing.
ITV.
On ITV there was boxing on every Saturday night. And sometimes in the week. Sometimes in the week. That's before Sky got hold of it. When Sky got hold of boxing, they ruined it. I'm telling you,
they made it box office, didn't they? So
they ruined
it. They ruined it because the fans can't pay for that.
You had access. You had access to watch the best fights from around the world and around Britain. All of a sudden, that stopped. That just stopped. Do you know what I mean? And you can no longer watch boxing in the day, right? Unless you pay £15.
And the views got plumbed down, like they've gone down. Yeah,
that's why Turkey wants to make it non-pay-per-view. He wants to bring back.
You could get the views.
That's why you got Netflix. But that's why you got Netflix. Look what Jake Paul's doing. All the fights had on there.
Oh, Jake Paul, man.
But you still got to pay for Netflix, though, bro.
No, but if you know what I mean, you have to pay for Netflix, but it's £8. You pay for watching movies and stuff, but then you.
But what I'm trying to say
for free.
And what I'm trying to say, right, is there was a time where you didn't have to pay for it at all.
I know, I'm watching it. I used to watch it. It's
the best time. It's the best time because everybody used to be like your whole family used to be in the living room. Everybody used to
man. We used to watch Amir Khan on TV.
Yeah, everybody.
When it first came, I was young.
I remember watching. Listen, I remember watching Hagler and what's that guy?
Hearns?
Yeah, Hagler and Hearns.
Hearns, yeah.
I'm watching that on TV.
Time, obviously, yeah.
No, but I'm
Nick
just
Khan used to box on
Channel 4. This is the caliber of boxing that you was able to see for free. Hearns and Hagler. Hagler and Mugabe.
Yep.
Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah.
It's all about the
true
pound.
When Sky got hold of of boxing, right? Trust me, guys, they ruined it.
They ruined it,
They
man.
ruined it.
Yeah.
It was never the same after that. Ruined
Back
it.
to the original thing about Conor Benn, yeah. I'm not saying he's rubbish, and I would want him to win if he fights the Devin Haney's or the American guys out there. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna get your hopes up, it's not just gonna be an easy ride. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I think he's
right, no. But I think I've got confidence that he can do his thing.
I believe he can do it, but the way you were saying it was like, yeah, Devin
No.
Haney.
I
was like, whoa,
like
whoa.
I said, in my opinion, I think he needs to go down to 147, have one warm-up fight.
Yeah.
I would like to see him in there with Jack Cattrall, who was brilliant on the undercard that night.
Jack Cattrall. Oh my, you're trying to kill
Jack
Conor Benn.
Cattrall and Conor Benn will be on board.
You're trying to kill him. Cattrall.
No, but if you want to see him try and become world champion, you know Jack Cattrall is what ranked, I think 10th in the rankings.
Cattrall was a way better boxer than Conor Benn.
But Chris Eubank Jr. was a way better boxer.
Then who?
It all depends. It all depends if you think Chris Eubank Jr. wasn't a better boxer than Conor Benn. As a boxer, Chris Eubank Jr. is better.
I don't know, man.
I don't know because you know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, I can't.
He's always been a good boxer.
You know what it is, yeah. You know why I probably slightly disagree because what it is in the first fight that's Conor Benn had with him with Chris Eubank Jr. The reason why I still think he won, but the reason why he didn't get the decision is because he boxed Chris Eubank's fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this time, yeah, he boxed his fight where he got in and out, sharp jabs, yeah, quick combinations, body shots, but he didn't stay in there. He just got in and out. He done his work and he was out. Done his work and he was out. You know what I mean?
I agree, but I think the reason why he also won the fight is because you look at most 36, 37, 38-year-old fighters. They're having one fight a year. I don't think he had enough time to recover from the first fight. Yes, Chris Eubank Jr. won the fight, but I think he took more damage.
No, I agree with that.
Compared to
was ridiculous.
Like he was in hospital. He was in hospital for 4 days.
Yeah,
but when was his last fight? When was his last fight with Chris Eubank Jr.? Was it 12 months ago?
No, 6 months ago.
It was in April.
Yeah,
it was April this year.
Yeah, April. It was the day before Liverpool won the league.
Yeah, it was.
It was as well, isn't it?
Yeah, because I took the train to
right.
London, watched the fight, and then got the train all the way up to Liverpool, and I was like,
"Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because
you're right.
He didn't have enough time to recover. Why do you think Usyk, your Crawfords are so good? Because they allowed their bodies to recover.
Yeah, but that's his fault, though, isn't it?
It's sick, fam.
Isn't that his fault, though?
Yeah, that
kind of thing. But even isn't that sort of like Chris Eubank's fault? Now, if he was because
it was a rematch
boxer, then he would have known that they would look. I need about at least 10 months to recover.
Yeah, but
it's that they got paid over like 20-30 million each, and what's it called? Maybe even more. But I feel like for me, the rehydration clause for me is a big factor in boxing for me.
It's dangerous. 100%, it is dangerous
for me. So you could tell when he was in there, he was nowhere near the level of even the first fight. Even when he punched Conor Benn, it was like, I can't even feel it. You heard Conor Benn is like, I didn't really feel his punches in there because he hasn't got enough strength when following through.
I know. Listen, he hit Conor Benn. He hit Conor Benn with a right hand. And Conor
Conor Benn
went right back, and that shook him. That shook Conor Benn in there.
But
Conor Benn. It shook him through.
I
just think, you know what it is. I just think in the day, right? I think on the night, Conor Benn boxed a better fight than what he did.
Oh yeah, 100%. He won every single round.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, right.
I gave one round to Chris Eubank Jr. 1 round, and
another 30 seconds. He knocked him out. He knocked him out in round 12.
No, I think I think it's a third round. I gave maybe to Chris Eubank Jr. because he did, back him up. But what it is today, all the rest of the rounds.
Yeah, he landed one solid right hand on the chin, and that was it.
Yeah, all the rest of the rounds was Conor Benn. You know what I mean?
Man walked in with 50 cent, and lost.
Yeah,
that was the best walkout, though. No one told me that's the best.
I preferred the first one in 90.
When he walked out, it was sick, though, man. Conor Benn's walkout.
You know what? You know
with the drums and that. was.
Do you know who my G is? My G is Terence Crawford, man. He's my G.
Yeah.
My goat, man.
For me, Usyk and Crawford, them guys are great to watch.
Oh, and I have to put Inoue in there as well.
Anyway, yeah. Benavidez though.
Yeah, he's a G still.
And Dimitri Bivol.
Bivol, yeah. I want to see Benavidez.
Didn't Benavidez beat Yardman the other day?
Yeah, Yard got pieced up, man. He was.
He's finished. He's finished. He's finished.
He got
Yeah,
I wanted Yard to win so bad as well, man. I wanted Yard to win so bad.
What round was it? What round was it?
Cruiserweight. He's going up to cruiserweight. Benavidez. He's gonna go cruiserweight.
No, what round of Benavidez is doing? What round was
it? Seven. Round 7.
Yeah. Longer than I thought. Longer than I thought.
But Yard is a dog though, man. He's not gonna go. He always goes out on his shield all the time, and that's what I like about
always.
All the time. You can't say anything bad about him. He goes out on his shield. He'll fight.
No. Yeah, but what it is, you can't say anything bad about him because I won't say anything about bad about any boxer. It takes tremendous courage at the day to do what they do.
100%.
You know what I mean? But like, there comes a time at the day where you probably think,
there comes a time.
No, this ain't working for me.
He's made some good money. I watched the interview with him on one of the things after the boxing, and he's had 3 title shots. He's lost all 3 of them. He's fought some of the best boxers, and his background started boxing in late. How many amateur fights? He's done well for himself, man. You know what I'm
saying? You know what, N90, the fighters he's lost to are world class.
Beterbiev.
Probably the best light heavyweight of my generation.
Yeah, Beterbiev, obviously Benavidez. Who was the first one?
He lost to Lyndon Arthur in the first fight.
Yeah.
And then he beat Lyndon Arthur in the rematch. And then obviously, he lost to Beterbiev, Lyndon Arthur, and
other guy in Russia. He went to Russia, innit? Where did he fight in Russia?
Benavidez.
He had 3
fights.
But you know what it is at the day? You know what I liked about Yard, that guy Yard, yeah? When he had that face off with with Benavidez at the day, you can see there was mutual respect between the both of them.
Yeah, they said that, but I think he had too much respect for him, though, man.
Yeah, he's a monster for the reason.
Yeah, big guy as well, man.
I can't lie. I'm annoyed he's gone up to cruiserweight because I would have wanted to see him in him.
He'll come back down. He'll come back down after.
Him and Beterbiev would have been an absolute war fest.
I think he's getting the Zorro fight. I think Benavidez next. I think.
But I think you know what I think he's going to do long term at night. I think he's going to fight Jair Bataya.
That'll be a sick fight though.
Because Jair Bataya's been tweeting about it a lot, like saying, "Oh, this is my division." Down. You
know, Bataya was fought Fury in his camp for ready for Usyk because Bataya will go to heavyweight as well. But Fabio Wally champion now, isn't it?
What's a story?
Usyk dropped the belt. White collar fighter. I think is he the first? No, is he the first white collar fighter to become a world heavyweight champion?
Yeah, no amateur fights.
Yeah, no amateur fights. Yeah,
you know that guy,
it's crazy.
Terence Crawford, there ain't nobody else for him to fight now, is there?
He's gonna fight Canelo, Uncle.
No, that was
he fought already, isn't he?
Yeah, but I think I think Canelo was saying in an interview, and I saw some on Twitter. Like all the people that was involved on Netflix have all got back together again to do a fight next year because people think it was good enough. I'm sorry, Crawford beat Canelo very comfortably.
Crawford will knock him out next time. I'm telling you.
I agree.
Crawford made him. Crawford made Canelo look stupid.
Too strong. He's too strong for him.
He's a bit stupid. There ain't nobody else for Terence Crawford to fight.
Unless he was light heavy, but he said he's not gonna go light heavy. He said that's too far up. You won't go there. It's too big.
No, let him just stay. You know what is it? If I was him, I would retire.
Nah,
you beat the best.
I can't lie. Do you know what I think he should do? Take 7 more like easy ass fights and beat Floyd's record 50-0.
You have to fight twice a year though.
See, that's the thing. Like,
and he's not
just
going
to fight some journeyman and just slap the record up, man. Because that's the only thing that's left for him to do.
And he's a good wrestler as well.
Yeah. He's a wrestler. Got a good wrestling background. Yeah. He's made good money. I think you fight Canelo again. Maybe knock him out this time. Go off in his contact. He's made millions. You know what I mean? But Jake, before you go, Jake Paul anti-Joshua fight. What do you think about that? Do you think it's a mockery of the sport, or do you think it's just
that's just ridiculous, isn't it? That's just ridiculous.
Sorry to
dropped himself, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know the one thing I love about Crawford? What a story! Got shot in the head and survived. And
Yeah.
Is it?
yeah, he
Yeah,
got shot in the head.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bang, complete shot in the head. I think it was like early 2000s. He got shot like literally in like, I think it's just like half of the bullet went through him. Or so, I can't remember. I need to look it up again. But
Oh, I didn't know
yeah,
that. I didn't know that.
yeah, proper like shot straight in the head. It's like Dylan White. He got shot twice.
Yeah. I heard his story. Yeah, his story is crazy.
Dylan White. It's heavyweight.
He's fighting Chisora, isn't it? He's fighting
Proper
Chisora.
Brixton boy.
Yeah.
Oh, him, that one who fought Anthony Joshua twice or once or whatever.
Yeah, he fought Joshua, Fury.
He fought he fought Chisora twice. He fought. Who else did he fought? Jermaine Franklin.
He got pieced up by Moses Atoma.
Oh no, he did. I got bad up. Yeah.
Moses
In
Atoma.
first round, you know, he got splattered like a tin of beans. You know.
Moses Atoma is going to be a world champion soon. Still, I'll put mark my words. That's a mad.
But that fight with Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul, it's just a joke business, man. Get the fuck out.
I love that, man.
Do you know what Joshua's getting? I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I can't begrudge him from not taking it because he's on the end of his career. Yeah. And I think he's getting paid 70 million to fight a nobody for 7 rounds. Who would not take that?
I don't get why people are criticizing him because
70 million, and you're gonna say no. Come on, man.
Anthony Joshua's in a lose-lose situation, right? He's not had a fight since September, right? Eddie Hearn said he needs to take a year out of the game mentally, so he took a year out of the game. Eddie Hearn said he was going to fight a top 100 fighter anyway. So the only difference is from either fighting Jake Paul or some absolute nobody no one's heard of, and he's earning loads of money while at it.
Yeah,
I think it's a good decision for Joshua because he's going to fight in February, like Turki Al-Sheikh said, and then he's going to
He'll fight Wardley. How much should I bet you fight Wardley in February? How much should I bet?
I don't want him to fight Wardley, man. I want him to.
He'll get a title shot. He'll fight
Wardley. He beats Wardley, though.
And Wardley will take that fight because.
You're off one first.
Yeah, I'll see you guys there. Take care, brothers. No
worries,
man.
Give me a call in the morning, yeah?
Yep, yeah, no worries, brother.
And
Take
Wardley
care,
will
guys.
take that fight because that will be Wardley's biggest payday to fight AJ. You're not going to turn down AJ at Wembley Stadium or something.
Dubois.
It could be Dubois, but I think
Yeah,
Eddie
but
Hearn will
return, innit? Return.
But I think 70 million to fight Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul is gonna get splattered. It's gonna be so peak. It's gonna be unbelievable. I think it'll be 1-1. It'll be like 2 minutes gone, like finished. Like it's gonna be, and then Jake Paul will say, "Oh, but his chin's gone." No, big man, big man. If in gone, you can't do nothing. You ain't doing squiggly diggly. I'm telling you.
You know what? Like Jake Paul, you better not get hurt.
To him though. I rate him still.
You might be eating through a straw on Christmas Day because if you get badly hurt, that Ngannou was nasty to look at.
I know it was.
Jake Paul might oh man, no. You know, as much as I think he's a tit, like he's gonna get badly hurt, man.
You can't not rate Jake Paul though. You have to rate him.
Oh no, steel, absolute balls are steel. I think Joshua's what he's gonna do is I think he'll hurt him really bad, and I think he'll just got to him, just jab to the body.
Yeah.
Because
most times they said that the people people are coming out and saying that, you know, when Jake Paul was fighting, they said there are people have taken dives and tried to make him look better and all this stuff. But Tommy Fury beat him. You know what I mean? So
he's a Southern aerial title boxer.
Yeah, and then if Tommy Fury can do I don't rate Tommy Fury by the way at all. I don't rate him at all in boxing.
He's crap, man. He lost to KSI, bro.
He's not British level. He's not even British level. Tommy Fury in British heavyweight boxing at all. So what AJ will do for him, it's gonna be a mad one. But quick payday for AJ, man. You can't say nothing from that, man. 70 mil for eight rounder, Rodz. And guess who he's training with? Usyk's fucking manager and fucking training team. Come on.
Who's training with them?
Joshua is training with Usyk's team. Come on now.
Where's that gonna be? In England or America?
No,
it's in Miami.
Yeah,
no, if this was in England, this won't get sanctioned by the government bodies.
They wouldn't.
Do it, get your 7 million, and then fight somebody else.
Did you see the face-off last week? The height difference.
Yeah, mad. Did you see when Jake Paul tried to look at AJ and AJ was like, "What?" Stared him, and he looked at him straight away like, "Oh shit."
No homo. Pause. He was looking at his nips. Pause.
Bro, it was mad.
Get out of it.
Bro, look at the face-off, man. He was literally eye direct like that.
Do you know what you can tell someone, Rod? You know you can tell someone is shook. Like, try to give AJ the look. AJ was like, "Yeah, it's not happening."
AJ went like this. And he just went, "Yeah, look the other way, bro."
He's probably thinking at the day, like, you know, what have I done?
Oh shit,
You know
what have I got myself into?
Yeah.
It's free on Netflix as well.
You know what?
Guys?
People will respect AJ one day, man, because what he's done for British boxing, what he's done for, you know, for young generations and the whole sport, people will respect him one day, man. And JP,
I respect him now.
If he fell asleep, is JP fell asleep?
Probably, most likely.
JP, go and sleep. I'm going now anyway because I need to get some rest. You know what I mean?
Well, anyway,
Listen, thank you, N90. Tell people where they can find him, man.
Oh yeah, type in at N90EFC. You guys can watch me on there. Release some videos now. Gonna try to do a live this week at some point. See if I can get in the schedule. The gym man now, innit? Man's in actually not gym. Man's in the Nasium. Why for gym? Still, I'm in the Nasium now.
What's the difference, bro?
There's ask JP the difference. JP
well, I'm asking you, innit? You're good at not JP.
Basically, some people don't say we go to gym or bang gym because gym is a man's name in it, so they say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing on? Did you see that that thing? That stand-up comedian. He was talking about that. You bang gym. Was not. No, bounce, and he goes, "Yeah, you look like you bang gym." He goes, "Well, boy, you know." All right, guys. Footy, where can I find you, bro? Footy.
Yeah, people can find me on Footy Reacts, man. Road to 5,000. Yeah, man, just is what it is. Who knows? You might see the famous Slotat video if Liverpool lose in about 30 hours' time.
Okay. I'm going to do a reaction here for that anyway, about the same time. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining me. Yeah. Thank you for everybody in the chat for joining me for these 2 hours and 16 minutes. Please comment down below and also hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and subscribe and hit the like to N90's channel and also Footy Reacts channel as well. Make sure you show them the support. I don't know what's happened to JP. He must have dropped sleep. You know what I mean?
No, man, I'm here.
Sorry, real quick. N90, where did you get your... Is that a hoodie you got on or...
It's like a big, overall thing.
Where did you get it from, man? Because that's cold still.
Prime Marnie, my brother. Get me?
Yeah, I might have to have a look at that.
I got this last year. Yeah, it is. I wanted to get the Dragon Ball Z one, but I missed out, bro.
What's that? One Piece, is it?
Yeah, it's like an anime, but Monsters got the Dragon Ball Z one from
They're dead comfy.
But they're very comfy. I missed out on it. So if they do another one, I'll pick one up, man. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining me. Big love and respect. JP, big up on yourself, man.
Big up, man. Yeah, see you guys soon, man.
Yeah, see you guys soon. Next time I'm doing something, I'll give you a shout, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right, big up, bless up, one love, people. Take care.